Oh god, oh fuck, the song ended. It did that thing where there's just like 10 seconds of silence at the end of the video.
It ran out.
It spooked me. Hello everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring. DLC Shadow of the Erdtree launches today. Do you know what that is?
It's like the Nintendo voice.
Gay ass Nintendo. Like, I mean this with, not in a derogatory way, but like objectively that's
Shadow
a gay ass
Erdtree
voice.
Launches today on the Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, or on the Nintendo Switch system. They always... Or he would also say the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC game.
And then it also always starts out with, wanna fuck squids? Or like some like kind of non sequitur. Splatoon 5 is dropping today.
I remember when he said wanna fuck squids. That was a very avant-garde Nintendo Direct. I want to give a big shout out to Gnome Guy 69 who made this art. This is, I feel like there's just like a few, we've so rarely turn on the face cam that there's just only so many images you can pull from, and I feel like in a way this you holding up the monkey mug is like an iconic image. This is to anybody who doesn't play the Phoenix Wright games. Phoenix Wright in the background or me as Phoenix Wright, and you are Larry Butts.
Larry Butts.
BUTZ. Did you know that already?
I figured it only because you described Larry Butts as like the deuteragonist.
Oh, okay.
Antagonist.
Okay, yeah.
So I was like, it must be Larry Butts.
Yeah, he's like a goofy side character. There's one fucking part in the he's like ludicrously stupid sometimes, and there's one part in the third game where, and I'm sorry, there's like minor spoilers. It's really not a huge deal. He like draws a piece of evidence that's like, oh, I saw a person flying over the bridge, and he does like a sketch of it, and then it turns out that actually the person was like swinging beneath the bridge, and he was laying down upside down when he drew it.
What the hell? So they kind of looked like they were going over?
It's like, wow, he has like literally the mental state of like a 2-year-old.
He doesn't have object permanence.
Someone gets farther away and they're like, how'd they get so small? He doesn't understand perspective. But anyway, thank you, Gnome Guy 69. It's beautiful. I just figured now would be a good time to use this because it's Lark and I. And we didn't have any Elden Ring art. I don't know what exactly the background is here. It kind of looks like an Ace Attorney background, but I don't think I recognize it. And they put
Photoshopped a gaming
like
chair.
A gaming chair in the sound foam. I don't know what's going on there, but it looks good. It looks good.
That's funny.
The catchphrase for Larry Butts is, if something smells, it's probably the butts.
No way.
So somebody said if something smells, it's probably the Lark. If something smells, it's probably your fucking rank-ass watch.
Probably my stink-ass watch.
Alright, we're just gonna hop right in. I did like a tiny little bit of exploring. I did find the big pot. I found a way to get there.
Yeah.
There was a pretty well-hidden path.
Was it in that room that we were like...
No, I did explore, like, I was like a rat in a little maze just running around in that room. I did get, like, the items that were in there. There was, like, a hefty cracked pot or something.
Yeah, there was a couple things still up top that I never got to.
Yeah, but there was a very sneaky, there was like a ledge that you dropped down, and there was one of those like hanging pots, and when you stood on it, it was like an elevator that took me up here, basically.
Oh, huh. Yeah, no, we totally missed that.
Oh,
a helmet.
It's a hat!
Oh yeah, put that shit.
I've been itching to see what this is, and frankly, it did not disappoint.
Wait, can you put on the little one just so we can compare?
Yeah. Oh god. It makes us fat roll.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Oh yeah.
The tiny one.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's put on some like light. I like the mushroom hands.
Yeah, mushroom stuff.
They don't provide very much. Okay. Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
I love that the wax seal is like still there. We were just stuck our head in there.
We like cooled it after.
Yeah. Oh my god. Did you ever make like? Do you ever take like hot wax from like a candle and you like dip your finger in it and then let it cool and then dip your finger in it and let it cool and it makes like a little hard shell?
I mean this in like...
And then you flex and it cracks
and
off.
It cracks. I mean this is the most complimentary way. You are the most likely person to like dunk your hand in wax. I don't know why that's the case. But it's so true. I've done it too. But I would have paid
chemicals
huge money on the line.
Pain and heat. Yeah, so based.
Did you also do it with like glue in like kindergarten?
You put it on your arm, a little bit on your arm, and then you peel it off. Off. That's before I had arm hair. If I did that with arm hair, that would suck.
You'd be like,
yeah. And I found a couple other things. Again, I didn't do too much, but I did find a cave. It's called Ruined Forge of Starfall Pass, which is pretty epic.
That rules.
And
okay.
I want to investigate something here. I found a cool little thing. I found a hole that had something that didn't seem like a traditional cave in it.
A hole on the bottom of the sea.
Yeah. Is this in Bonnie Jail? No, I did not find Bonnie Jail yet. When I found that cave, I was like, oh, baby, let this be Bonnie Jail.
That's the one where you can, like, clip out of bounds, right? That's why we're...
Yeah, there's just, like, a weird visual glitch, I think, that happens.
Okay.
I'm going to number 2. I'm going to number 3.
I'm going number 2 right now. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant.
Hold on, one more thing, actually. Just as long as we're on... Oh, encoding overloaded. I hope that doesn't... I've been getting that message every once in a while. I don't know what it means, and it doesn't seem to affect anything. This was another little piece of art that was on the Buru, and I'd just like to say that we don't like to encourage putting, like, Photoshop jobs on the Buru necessarily, but I just had to show this. It's you searching boy piss egg and showing it off extremely enthusiastically.
That is good.
Anyway.
Gotta love, like, the classic stock image, too. Oh, my keys are gonna fall out and clang, so I'm going to...
Stock images are like a lost art now.
You could just AI your way through. That are trained on all the stock images.
Oh yeah, and there was a skidoo tree thing here. I think we got 2 of those
weird.
now.
Guarding the cave.
I killed this flower. It didn't like give anything crazy. It's just a poison guy, I think. And there's a cool looking twee in here, like a little babby Erdtree, I guess.
Huh.
I love our pot so much.
Yeah, the pot rules.
We also, maybe I could have taken off this weapon. This is, I was fucking around with weapons. I did some co-op and I had a bunch of souls to spend. And I was like, oh, we might as well just fuck around with some new weapons. And this...
Whoa, it's fast.
We've had it before, like we got it ages ago, but it is fast, and I put an Ash of War on it that makes it scale, like, A with strength.
Oh, it's pretty good.
So it seems pretty good, yeah. It seems, like you say, it's fast. And the normal swing is 2 hits, which is kind of wild.
Whoa, yeah, we're so strength-pilled, we don't normally, like, mess with.
Yeah. Heal from afar. Cool.
Okay.
I also found one of those, like, bug guys hunched over. He didn't even need to be healed. I just talked to him, and it gave me a cookbook. So,
all right, very cool.
In previous... Oh, wow. In previous series, I maybe would have taken a video of it and shown it, but it was nothing. It was just a guy on the ground, and I talked to him, and I got a thing.
Just a stink-ass bug.
Is there... Blessed Bone Shard. Are those exceedingly rare to find? Yeah, I was going to say, those are, like, kind of rare. Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you can go out there.
Holy shit. A whole new world? Ooh.
Poison Swamp? That looks like rancid Poison Swamp to me.
Okay, yeah, that is, that's the texture with the Heineken can in it.
Oh my god, I forgot about the Heineken can texture.
It's probably not the actual one, but you know.
That was a Dark Souls 1 thing, right?
Yeah, I think 2, but close. Oh. And the Ash of War that we got on this thing just makes us, like, scream and get more powerful briefly.
Cool.
Kinda dull. I also leveled up my lady, and it was, like, kinda lame. I put on something that would make it scale with strength, but even then, it was...
Not worth it.
As the name suggests, kinda cringe.
Classic milady.
I put the Crag Blade on it. I really didn't think Crag Blade would be, like, functional on that. Am I really building up... What build up poison? I guess
it was, I think when the bird hit you... Like, your feeties touched the poison.
My feeties.
And then you were like... You were like the Cybertruck where you can flood the car without actually getting any water in the car. Because the flood line is so low.
What is with all these fucking bloodstains?
Everybody's trying to jump off. It
Huh.
I mean, it doesn't look doable. I don't know why.
No. Certainly not. What the fuck? Is there... Maybe there's, like, something underneath this? No? It, like, maybe kind of looks like a ledge you could go to there, but, like... Are you guys on crack? I love... Did you say Spike from the Mario movie? Are you on crack?
And he did kind of look like Spike from the Mario movie. That's
No,
what
I was right. I was right. But it
know.
was also hilarious to say that I was on crack. We keep saying, have you seen the picture? There's just like a guy sitting there with like a beet red face, like just straining, and it says day 1 no crack or something like that, like day 4 no crack. He's like, "Hurr!" We say that about Shu a lot.
Is it like the guy in the classroom and he's like, he's got the thing.
No, but it's similar. You get the vibe.
I always think there's this one video. I don't know what the. I'm sure it was one of those like thirst posts, like POV. We enter the room you're in, and it's like 4 guys like pointing and like chuckling. But then it cuts to like the other perspective, and it's just some kid on the toilet, and he keeps like looking at the guys, and then just straight ahead, and then back at the guys, and he's like beet fucking red. He's like bright red. And I always think about that when I think of red people. Is that kid like just taking a shit while the 4 hot guys come in and point at him?
Okay, well this was a cool little like stink zone. I think I got some pants or something. Row base. Oh, that's that shit that Wolf says when he taunts in Brawl.
Oh my god.
Like, row!
Row. He does say that. Whoa.
Damn. Oh, map. Oh, map.
We're in a new area.
I never in my fucking wildest dreams I thought this tiny little cave was just gonna be like the tiny baby Erdtree, and I did not realize that it was a path. I wanted to go do some other shit nearby, but I'm not abandoning this.
Yeah.
We gotta get that map fragment. I feel like that's a priority. I'm just gonna get it. I feel like there's no way this isn't it. We can see the beacon.
Yeah,
We're on
I
the
think so.
same level. It must be.
Yeah.
I think it gets hot in the giant pot.
Yeah.
Do you think you start to like run out of air?
Yeah, especially it's sealed by wax.
Oh,
Raua burrow. Oh, what are these guys?
Big Bowman. Been a bit. You've seen these fucks.
Yeah.
Another one. I hope he doesn't shoot at me. Oh my god. Scary.
Cool is you get it, like you stand above his toe, and then when he shoots, it goes right into his toe.
Oh, Yowie.
Yahweh. He says Yahweh, please.
You're fucking. What was the Willhelm scream?
Yeah, my like horrible.
Yowie.
Yowie.
The real voice of God.
Yowie.
Can't get that one.
Still as easy as ever.
So I co-opted for people with that one boss that we killed last stream, the like kind of major feeling boss.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember his name
I
even,
don't
but it was cool.
Giant horse.
Yeah, and man, I kept seeing this glitch. So you know there was that move, his like iconic move where he fucking where he like gets off the horse and like sort of spins at you, and the horse attacks you separately.
Yeah.
I saw sometimes when there's like multiple people, it can like jank out and summon, like there'll be like 2 horses on screen at the same time.
What the hell?
It's very strange. Oh, how the fuck am I gonna, dude? Nice like snuggling pose. Oh, this sucks. Please.
Rip.
Okay. Well. Back to hell.
Spooning the cliff.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys, they don't come back, right? So might as well just steal them.
I think it depends on the guy. But they might not.
The one thing that has still intrigued me about Dark Souls 2, like we briefly talked about others, some diehard fans, the fact that you could just remove enemies.
Permanently kill enemies, yeah.
And it's like, part of me, especially if I was the perfect age, like the age where I 100%ed Twilight Princess, because that was just like the only game I had, and I...
Do you think you would kill every enemy?
I think I would have, or like cleared out entire areas, like I just would have done it.
Yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, please let me crit you, please.
He will never be in a good crit position.
It's not working out, dude. Oh, it's not going to be okay. I'm sorry. Alright, well.
The only downside is he's kind of annoying.
Okay, we still got the fucking
himself.
thorn. No, I used the thorn armor.
Oh, that's right. But he literally did hit his toe. There was a special, I think it was like a high school graduation party I went to. No alcohol, like just
Of
kids
course,
hanging out.
of course.
High school, I was a good boy.
Of course.
But we were like out, and we had these like kebab skewers, and we were like barefoot, and we were standing, and we were trying to like throw the kebab skewers and have them stick in the ground like in between our toes. And I was like, what was up with that? Like,
what a great idea.
spiking ourselves over and over again.
Nothing could possibly go wrong there. Okay, we got their halberd.
Golem's halberd?
And we got their longbow.
Did we already have a Golem's halberd?
I think we did.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. But there's a lot of halberds in this game. Okay, some black guys.
The Black Knight halberd. That was, I mean, that's, I guess this one had like rare weapon drops, but
yeah, it's shoo.
In one, it was like, that was your only chance to get it, right? Like that one dude or whatever.
There were two guys that you could get it from. Holy shit, map, we finally did it.
Nice.
There were two dudes that had a chance to drop it, and then literally, right before like the fog wall leading to Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, the last enemy before it was a respawning Black Knight halberd, Black Knight.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you want it for the DLC, you just like pop in there before you beat the final boss or whatever. But yeah, you can just get fucked over. And there were, I don't think speedrunners do this anymore, but there were some early Dark Souls 1 speedruns where you would just fucking, the one really early on, you would just like fucking reset if you didn't get the 30% chance for it to spawn off of that one enemy.
That
like,
sucks.
10 minutes of the game. Dark Souls 1 speedrun any percent is down to like 20-ish minutes now, I think.
Dang.
Which is pretty mental. Here's the stone.
Not bad. It's no Radiohead game, 4 minute and 30-second speedrun.
Did you get like the world record on that?
Like 6th place or something.
Holy shit.
I meant to like go in and actually grind it and like won it, because I know I could do it, but then I never touched it again.
Yeah, it's an alluring concept, whoa. But then actually grinding for it, especially with like, I don't know, kind of an uninvolved game like that is
you have to quit and rejoin at one point, which is like
demoralizing.
kind of annoying.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Wait, where are we now?
Oh, that looks like
a mausoleum.
A boss. Like, remember that one guy with the fire crossbow that we fought?
Yeah.
I'm assuming the similar state of affairs.
Oh, yep, totally. You're right. You are.
We got a decent amount of souls.
Big sword.
Big sword. Okay. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I guess we have 100k, but still, we need like twice as many.
It don't matter. None of this matters. All right. Also, and we have hefty fire pots. I crafted a few of them. They're pretty funny. It's just a gigantic. We'll do the pot build.
Me and the boys smoking the hefty fire pot.
Bear. That is not a bear. That is a guy. It's like he's using the fucking. Oh man, what are the heavy claws?
Oh yeah, the bear. I know exactly. I don't know what they're called.
He's gonna take out the Dalcos bar and give us what for?
He's Udyr from League of Legends.
Oh my god, that's so cool. But he's a bear. He's not a deer. Lamau.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Huh? He's instilled with the power of the bear.
Brother Bear. This is like Koba or whatever, like post arc. Yeah,
So,
I'm like weirdly scared of this
In Brother
guy.
Bear, he falls in love with a bear, right?
I don't think so.
What if that happened to you?
What if you got turned into a bear and then fell in love with another bear?
Yeah, what would you do?
Settle, I guess. I don't know.
Settle for a bear?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, whatever works. What do you think Bussy is like?
Tarzan clapping gorilla
God.
cheeks.
We can't go down this road. We can't. Hold on. What about the fucking... Okay, this guy's pissing me off. Ice Spear. Fuck you.
He's such a fast little devil.
And I don't know if like hand moves can be parried, which is very scary to me. No parry equals me afraid.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't really seen hand moves.
Nobody does it because they suck ass.
But it looks cool. Look at him. He's a bear.
He is.
He's Brother Bear.
Barely alive.
That was Joaquin Phoenix, you know, Brother Bear?
Brother, yeah.
Damn, what kind of bear sips?
Nerd. I'll say it. Nerd.
They're getting cooked off fermented honey. Just coming up with new scenarios. Oh, one could sip and one
Oh, poor
Pathetic.
baby. Oh, why is he backing away so much?
He's got the hops.
That was odd.
Judy hops.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, hold on. We already saw a bear. Where's Judy hops?
What? Before the stream, I don't even remember what it was. Andrew said something like truly incomprehensible. It was just like absolute gibberish. And I was like, what the fuck did you say? And then he took out his little Men in Black like flashbang thing and erased it from my memory.
Unfortunately, I looked at it too, so I also have no idea what I said.
Fuck you, buddy. One more slice, well timed.
A well-timed slice.
Okay. Fine, I back up to that. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy. I got too greedy. Oh man.
You were close. Okay, I'm gonna go. Scoot up a little closer.
It's funny because there was one of the things I wanted to do was it's like an overworld like mini boss, and it's like a red bear, but like an actual red bear, not like a guy, not a furry.
Yeah, not a dude cosplaying.
It was basically like a reskin of the fucking normal or what were the rune bears?
Great rune bears. Yeah. Was it in the DLC somewhere?
Yeah. I haven't done much main game stuff. I did go back to Michaela's Erdtree at one point to get a fucking bell bearing, but
yeah, is there like is there new dialogue or anything from any of the people in the OG one? Should we be going back?
I think I heard people say that there are some things that you can do in this DLC that do affect the main game.
Interesting.
I really don't know what. I wouldn't even have a guess. We'll have to see. I'm sure it will become, maybe it will become more evident as we find more things. This guy is Chickity China, the Chinese toast.
Chickity China, the Chinese chicken.
That guy, Ordinary Sausage, that I like, who makes sausages out of unconventional ingredients. He made a 1 week by the Bare Naked Ladies sausage that like uses every food mentioned in that song, and it's like gas station sushi or something. The Chinese chicken. He's like, I wasn't really sure what he meant by chicken to China, the Chinese chicken. So I just got the closest thing I could get, and like ice cream, I think, and like a Snickers bar or something. And he was like, yeah, it's fucking dreadful. It's terrible. It's
Yeah, I don't know what they even mentioned, but they mentioned a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to sip too. Huh? Never let a brother sip alone.
On 3, we both sip our sips. Never let a brother sip alone. No sips left behind. He's quite adept at rolling our moves. I wonder what that even fucking does. Is it like, does it like stagger
Powers
you
him up or something?
if you're close? Oh, you're out of the juke. Or you can throw a hefty hot fire pot at him.
That's true.
Shit. I'm glad he doesn't seem to have any kind of like. It seems kind of lame. Like,
Yeah,
he doesn't
he's
have
very
any,
straightforward.
He doesn't have any kind of like X factor or anything. It's
Scary
just
bear
like
roar.
maybe if you get caught in his like combo like I did, then it'll take off a lot of your health. But oh my god, Bare Naked Lady, bear,
Oh my gosh.
LMAO, bear.
Chicken to China, the Chinese chicken. The brain starts ticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on. That one Neil Cicierega album where he like used that song a billion times. It's like how I know it.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it before, but I didn't like know all the lyrics.
Nice. Oh, I can't bear to watch. That's gotta be some good exercise.
Yeah, it's like deadlifting, but with your traps.
fucking shoulders. Yeah.
Oh, bear clothes.
Fang helm. That seems cool. Neat. Bunch
Okay.
of cool shit. I'm happy with it. Isabel and we finished our like Bloodborne playthrough, but now she's started on Elden Ring, and she's getting kind of demoralized that like a lot of the time when you find something, it's like, oh, it's like not for my build.
Yep.
You know, but I'm kind of satisfied just getting a cool thing.
Me too. Especially now that we're like established.
Yeah, I just think they're neat.
That was something like, whenever I talk about the main game to people, I'm always like, I feel like the perfect playthrough is like a new game plus playthrough like 8 months after you played it, because then you could just look it up and be like, I'm only going to go to the places with the items that I actually need. I don't want another Ash of War that's like a monkey missing an arm. It's like, I don't need that. And so I'm not going to fight the same boss I've already fought 4 times for it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't want the great God Hammer. That's a faith strength weapon.
Sad. Just make it strength only. Oh, whoa, you can go all the way down there, it looks like.
I think maybe we could access that from, yeah, the previous bonbon.
Because I don't know if we went up here.
No.
Okay, wait,
no,
hold on,
the pot cave was beneath that castle, but...
Is this... Where did...
That's the previous bonfire that we, like, unlocked. And then you took a spirit spring jump up.
Ah, okay. Yes, you're totally right. Okay, I'm gonna explore this area just a little bit more. Oh yeah, what's over there?
I don't know. Oh, maybe they're connected. Very good.
I explained very good to somebody the other day. I was like, hard to explain.
What is there to explain?
You throw a little pot that says
yeah.
Very good, but I had to explain like
it is a little bit of an odd
throwing
item.
the pot and...
No way.
No way.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. I may just try and hop back down.
Yeah.
Just to see if I can
Yeah,
find...
use the spirit.
I thought that was a freeway.
The spirit Matt Damon jump. Oh, yeah? Civilization is really advanced in the land of shadow.
Damn, there's just a highway. Is that a dry? Oh, no, it's a tree.
I'm imagining, like, just big Mack trucks all over it.
Mac from Cars. Oh my god, that's why he's named Mac.
Yeah? You just put that together?
Please
Shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
You have to, oh my god, you literally have to shut the fuck up.
You gotta go baby mode.
This area seems quite barren. It doesn't seem like there's anything here except for that one bear guy.
Yeah. This is home. Okay, that's, I assume, where we jumped up.
I don't think so. Is it?
Not.
I think you might do well to just warp to
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to this one. X miles and the lights on. All about values.
Do you ever listen to Reply All, the podcast?
I have interacted with it, but
Yeah.
I haven't, like, spent time listening to it, really.
There was one of the best episodes is called, like, I think it's like The Case of the Missing Hit or something, and there's a guy who called in and said, do you know what I'm talking about?
I think, keep going, but I think I love that episode.
Yeah, it's this guy who calls in and he's like, yeah, so, like, I was quoting this song that I thought I remembered. I think you're going backwards, by the way.
Yes, I am.
There's this song I was quoting to my girlfriend, and she was like, what the fuck is this song? And he's like, oh, you don't know that song? It was, like, so popular in the 90s. And he goes to look up the lyrics, and he can't find any remote, like, trace of it on the internet, but he remembers it so clearly and, like, with great detail on, like, a lot of the lyrics. And, he comes to the Reply All crew with this problem of, like, I can't fucking find this song. Why is it scrubbed from the internet? You know, why is this one random 90s pop tune that I, like, heard on the radio that was, like, some kind of hit? It's just, there's no knowledge of it. I found, like, and he's like, I found, like, a single forum post on some obscure-ass forum of one guy who remembered some of the lyrics that I remembered, and, like, that's it. And they eventually do find it. They find the guy who made it on Facebook, and it turns out that it was like, oh, it was like a demo that he recorded that publishers just sort of ran with and, like, put out on the air as, like, a test track, basically. Ooh.
Oh, what the hell
Bad
are these
situation. But then at the end of the episode, and they try it, like, recreating the song with, like, session musicians. Because he, like, remembers it really clearly, and so he's like,
There's
okay.
good parts I'm going, no, a little bit more like this.
Yeah, he's like, take another. He's like, oh yeah, the guitars should be shimmering a little more here and stuff, and they're like, how do you remember this so well? And then when they find the actual song and, like, play it for everyone, because it kind of drives everyone insane, because they're like, now I'm invested too, now I need to hear this song too, and they finally find it, and the song's called, I think, So Much Better. I think if you just look up, like, Reply All, So Much Better, you could probably find it. It's actually kind of a banger song, and it's got that same kind of, they keep mentioning, oh, it sounds like fucking Chickity China, the Chinese chicken. It's got that kind of bare naked ladies, like, cadence to it.
Yeah, they like assemble like a ramshackle Avengers team of like the 4 people on Earth who remember it. They go on this whole thing where it's like, oh, well, you gotta call this person at the record label, and she's like, well, no, I don't know.
I don't recognize it, but I'll tell you who would recognize it.
Yeah, you gotta call this guy. It's like on this huge journey. Yeah, some weird thing with like demos and how like, because back in the day the radios would just get one and they would play it and like see if people liked it, and then if like people didn't like it or whatever, they would just
depending on the sales of the record. Yeah, and it was sold, but it just never made any traction because it was just a weird demo.
Yeah, so it just vanished after the 10-year. So that's why just like nobody thought about it.
Oh, I think I see a sparkle bug like up on the wall there. Yeah. And it's so wild to us, like fucking millennials and zoomers, thinking about like something could just go missing. Like, and I know like, oh, lost media is like everyone's favorite thing, right? But the idea that something like that could just be lost and not be documented at all.
Yeah, at all.
Is just wild. Did you hear all this shit going on with the Internet Archive?
No.
Internet Archive is being hit by like denial of service attacks, I'm pretty sure. And I'm not really 100% familiar with like why, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with like one like kind of shitty writer who was like pissed that his work didn't get preserved on it or something.
What the hell?
And people keep like posting fucking dumbass tweets from the guy who like started the outrage, and they're like, this is whose writing we're losing the Internet Archive over. There's like, it was something like, oh yeah, like 500,000 pages have been lost from the Internet Archive because one guy got like pissy.
Weird. And he was like, yeah, everybody's shit ass work should be on here, including mine.
And it's like, I don't know the ins and outs of it, so I'm probably just talking out of my ass here, but like, I don't think anybody was probably denying him being, you know, transcribed onto the Internet Archive. Whatever. I should look into it before I say things about it more.
But it wouldn't be the first time that one dumbass dude has ruined everything for everybody.
Huh. Oh.
There's another one of those bitter beetles. I can hear it.
Up and around. I can hear it too. I'll sense it too. Maybe it's like in the hole there. It must be up somewhere. Right. Oh no, it's right there. No, that is a pig. That's a fucking.
Oh my god. When I was a young warthog.
Pumbaa ripped ass. And that's why dude, Lion King 1.5, the funniest shit ever. Likely Lake. They made it canon that the reason all the animals bow in the iconic circle of life in that scene is because Pumbaa ripped ass. And all the there it is.
There it is.
All the ones in the fucking back were like collapsing from his fucking gas or whatever, and the ones in the front were like, oh, well, the other ones are bowing, maybe we should bow too. What the hell? What a fucking goated movie. Every movie should have a fucking like half sequel prequel.
A retcon where somebody rips ass.
Establishes ass ripping. Yeah. This is a bit of a pain in the ass. Throw a fucking giant fire pot at it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Holy fuck. It was made for this. Yeet. Another.
Oh
no. Yeet. Okay. One more ought to do it. Oh, there it fell. It fell. I wonder what it's gonna be. Somber Smithing Stone 9. Jump fucking up my ass and do a little spin and fucking spit 9 times and say I love you in Hebrew.
Kick your mama in the mouth. Throw your little nephew 90 feet in the air.
Throw my 10-year-old niece 30 feet in the air. Oh my god.
We watched this movie with Drew, and it was actually really good. Like, I was shocked, because normally he kind of picks some, like, 2000 raunchy nothing movie. But this one I was like, this movie's actually really good and really funny.
I remember watching John Wick with him.
Oh, see, John Wick's good.
That's good, yeah.
But this one was good. However, they probably said every iconic Drew line ever in the movie. And I was like, Drew, did you just watch this movie when you were 14 and learn, like,
wow, sit on this and rotate?
And rotate.
Oh,
and, things
I
and I was
see.
like, they're just quoting all the Drew lines.
Maybe you could level up with the souls.
Oh, yeah,
that we have. Sit on this and rotate. See, there's some things that Drew says that you could never come up with. You can't write that shit.
Yeah, you can't write sit on this and rotate.
Yeah, I don't know. We've already, like, we've hit soft
doing
caps.
endurance.
Okay. We've hit soft caps on, like, most of our, like, wanted stats, like vigor and strength.
Yeah.
So we're kind of, we're in the lap of luxury. Time for hole.
Oh, yeah.
That looks cool.
It looks like, not to do another fucking Skyrim reference, but
Gay.
like the dwarves in the Skyrim world are like underground and like forge things of like rock, and it looks very much. That's cool. Kind of has their aesthetic though. Yeah, the Dwemer, kind of a cool Elder Scrolls lore thing. Is they're like long dead.
Why did it just say Skidoo Altus?
Skidoo Altus.
We're in a. It like gave us the intro title card to the cave, and then it said Skidoo Altus, like 30 feet into the cave. That seems like a bug.
I'm just gonna walk back. Actually, I didn't even realize that.
I went on a camping trip with my sister recently, and one of the people there was a developer, a game developer at Monolith Soft, which is the company that makes like Shadow of Mordor and shit.
Oh yeah, good games.
Yeah, and we were having good chats, and she explained at one point that she was like, "Oh, this is like my biggest pet peeve is when people say bug and glitch interchangeably." Because apparently, by definition, and I looked it up, and unfortunately, she was correct, which
Really?
I have been saying it wrong, I guess, the whole time. Isabel and I were both like so pissed off.
What's the difference?
A glitch is like a random error that's not repeatable, basically. So like, if you fucking like pound your NES and it like glitches out the graphics, that's a glitch.
Okay.
But a bug is like something that is
issue in the
repeatable.
code.
And yeah,
Huh.
it's just like an error in the code, exactly.
I also didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah, so now you know. I'm probably still going to say them interchangeably, but
Yeah.
now I can, when other people say them interchangeably.
Lord yourself over that.
Exactly! You get it! See, you get it. I love lording over other people over things that I myself do the exact same way.
Oh, good
This
stuff.
is cool.
This is cool.
I like that the caves look unique in this DLC.
Yeah, they do.
Like
They
there
all
was that
look
cool
different.
pot cave, and now we got this shit, and the other one looked pretty interesting too.
That was what my friend said before we played. He was like, "Oh, the caves are like, there's a lot less repeat tile sets." Is the way
Yeah,
he framed it. And I
yeah,
was
the
like,
like imp catacomb, imp catacomb, imp catacomb, and it's like, oh, kill me.
this is very DS2. I feel like,
Yeah.
or
Oh,
maybe DS1.
No, you're right. One of the Dark Souls 2 DLCs had us walking on like a giant chain.
Giant chain and flames and.
Yeah.
I don't know what that.
Look,
Oh, you.
look
Oh, he was gonna flip me off.
he got out the thingy. It's funny. Ooh, great hammer. It's funny, those little slime things are usually like weak to fire, and that's like the only way to deal real damage to them. But these are fire ones, so... Oh, is it a fucking faith hammer?
No.
That's the finger.
Oh, I'm stinky. Oh, yeah.
Faith 11. Okay, well we could semi-realistically get to that, but like, would it be worth it?
I mean, we might as well just put another point into faith. You know, we have all these.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
We
start
got
believing
gas
in God.
Holy shit. And we could also, the amazing thing about this game, and you know, this is something that was in Dark Souls 2 as well, we can respec our builds
That is true.
if we ever want to. There's like a limited resource to do it, but I think we have some.
This is the way I'm supposed to go.
It felt like by that little slug there was maybe more stuff to do, maybe not.
Just gonna check.
There's a quest. Oh, there's a quest behind you. There's a little quest. Smithing Stone 1. Fucking sit on this and rotate.
Sit on this and
Jump
rotate.
up my... I don't know. What did I say?
Jump up
I don't even remember.
You said something. You were cooking.
I was cooking maybe. Wow. You guy just dropped. Wow. Oh, I like him.
Golem.
Got an apron. Been cooking.
He's been cooking. Oh, he's cool looking.
Yeah, he's like a golem. Speaking of Hebrew.
Yeah.
I bet he's fucking.
Oh, he's. Thank you.
Maybe he has a resistance to ice because he's Flameo Hotman.
Yeah, maybe. He's smashing shit. Did you ever read? I know we just talked about how we don't read, but.
You read, and that's awesome. I just don't.
There's a really good book that I would. Oh, he has a gem in the back.
His ruby. You gotta hit him in his ruby. That's so cool.
There's a really good book that I would highly recommend called The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier in Clay. It's really good. It's kind of like a mostly fictionalized retelling of like World War II and like.
You could cheese the shit out of this guy from here, I think.
I think he's gonna do it. It's very good. It's about superheroes and comics, and they make a Jewish superhero.
Huh.
It's just good. And there's golems. I want to stab you in your ruby.
Yeah.
Eh.
He's kind of in a shitty spot. What? I wish he would leave here.
It's gonna cheese it. It'll just take a while, but you know. There we go.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think you gotta get the ruby.
He has a sweet look to him. He's kind of got like
Yeah.
graveyard.
He kind of looks like Filch. He's like
Filch.
He's like Filch after he's gotten the Fantastic Four disaster on the satellite. Filch thing.
And for some reason, my brain immediately went to Filch because you were like, it looks like Filch after, and I was gonna be like dentist.
TFW Filch after dentist. I think maybe the frozen, like the ice spear, would still probably be a little quicker. Yeah.
Of course, I did 2 by accident. Yeah, I think normally it'd be easy to go around to his ruby, but here we go.
Come on, baby. Yeah. Oh my god. It's like right up his ass.
Yeah.
It's like genuinely just the apple of his eye.
Apple of his eye. No.
What? Apple of his anus.
Let's think about. Such a pain in my anus. It was whatever his name was. Hot Diggity Demon did some animation at one point. One of them says, "Such a pain in my anus." Now, as a kid, I was like, "He said anus." Okay, well that was a little
He
detour.
did not even give us anything.
Yeah, not even a Golem's handkerchief.
Not even a penny.
Not even a penny.
He didn't even drop his monogrammed handkerchief.
Yeah.
Smith script axe. All right.
This will take a little peek. There's a G on it.
It's like when the like hot lady drops her handkerchief, you know, and to signal, hey, I need a big hunk to pick up my handkerchief.
I always tell people a little weird fact. Okay, see, I knew that this was going to be a dead end, and that way was going to be the right way to go. I'm glad we came back. A fun fact about the Les Miserables book. Nobody's read it but me.
Yeah.
That Cosette drops a handkerchief for Marius. Right here? No. To be like, oh, you know, the same thing, like, oh, and it has a U on it, and I don't know why it has a U, I don't remember that, but before he realizes that her name's Cosette, he's like, my beautiful Ursula. And so for like a chunk of the book, he's like, in his mind, he's like, Ursula. And I'm like, that's the least hot name on the planet Earth. Marius. So I'll go this way first.
It was a different time and a different place. They didn't have the Little Mermaid at that point.
Yeah, maybe actually. Yeah, I wonder if that's where the association
Actually, I guess they did have the Little Mermaid at that point, just not the film.
Yeah, and was Ursula still the sea witch?
I don't know. I do know that famously at the end of the original story, the Little Mermaid, she turns into sea foam. She like fails, and like the curse just like goes off, and she turns into sea foam and dies.
That rings a bell. She's like, eh.
My 8th grade science teacher he was very happy to tell all us young impressionable kids about how the Little Mermaid died in the original. Wow, I didn't know he had shoot punch.
Suddenly he has punch hurt.
I don't think he's worth even fighting, honestly.
Oh, there's a new guy up there too.
He's like a Flameo version of them.
Right, bye guys.
Well, it seems like there was something past him, but he's just so tanky.
Here
Okay.
first.
Hopefully he walks off a damn cliff.
Trailing out. Oh, is there over here too?
Seems like there's a bunch of slugs jangling from the bottom of that. Ooh.
This one has the glowy eyes.
Yeah, the glowy eyes means that if you kill them, they'll give you more souls
Oh, okay.
than the typical one. Ooh, that's cool.
Whoa, nice.
We have like 9 of those right now, but I feel like in a game where you can make things plus 25, the last level probably doesn't matter like a fuck ton. Maybe I'm incorrect on that, but we have a ton of levels. We have a ton of weapons that are leveled to like 24. Because I'm just, because I just,
25.
yeah, because I just don't want to commit. Okay.
We gotta make sure we like the weapon.
Yeah, I do like this gargoyle twin blade. It's very punch.
Ow. I don't suppose the one toppled off. Oh, nope, they're both still there. Oh, see you guys. Yeah, that twin blade is cool. It just feels like a nice change of pace for what we normally use, too.
It's so fast, but it hits so hard. It's a little taste of having a dex build, which I've not done much. Isabel did a dex build in Dark Souls 1, and that was cool. It's kind of every build has its curses, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, I only ever do, YOLO.
Wah! I say ooh baby, but actually those smithing stones mean absolutely nothing to me because we have like so many of each one. When I do co-op and I have a bunch of like souls left over, I just like buy a fuck ton of smithing stones of like every type.
Well, I like that because then you can just
if you pick up a weapon, you can just easily
try it out.
Exactly.
Okay. What a thrill.
Some weapons gain a whole scaling at plus 10 or plus 25. Yeah.
Oh.
And I mean, this thing that we've got is plus 25, I think. Ooh, barely. Okay, worth it. Found the smithing stone 3 poggers.
Uh-oh.
Ouch, oh my god, you got poked.
Yeah,
they give you the fingy. What about smithing scones? That's so true. Smithing scones, who could forget?
Stephen A. Smithing scones.
There were some scones that I've had that felt like rocks. Is that good?
See, why were you eating shit-ass scones?
Scones are hard to get right, I feel.
It's true. Sometimes they're way too dry.
Yeah. Solid as a rock.
I'm so brave.
Skidoo.
It does say Scaldo Altus down here. I bet it's just not supposed to. I bet you're right.
There was that one place in, like, Mountaintops of the Giants that had a similar little bug. Where there was just a tiny little corner that you could go into that would change the name. Are you...
Oh, you did it right. That was a bug.
Yeah, no, he held up his hand as though about to correct me and admonish me for saying it wrong.
No, you're right. Take it all back.
Okay, you did this one. This
there's just a guy in there. That was the first one we saw.
First Bigchungus.
Bigchungus. Bigchungus is in Multiverses, right?
I don't know. Maybe in like one of the trailers. I actually have no idea. It's funny. For some reason, I've heard like nobody talk about multiverses at all after like 1 week of it releasing.
So fast
because it was so ass.
Yeah,
It was just unbelievably disappointing launch.
I definitely want to look at the player count there because like even I was like getting people complaining about it, and then nothing.
Yeah.
No more complaining. Nothing at all.
I can't. One by one. Sounds lame.
Yeah, not gonna bother.
Hi, buddy.
There's at least strapped to him.
Oh god. Don't pour lava on me. That's cool. We love a guy with a bowl.
He's got a big bowl of eternal soup.
Stop. I'll make eternal soup out of you. Oh.
Oh, infighting. Oh, wow. Does that actually give you a backstab?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Guess not.
Those guys are extremely not worth fighting.
Oh, yeah, ha. The big pot is starting to annoy me a little.
You got punished there for having a cool hat.
As frequently cool hat wearers are punished for having that.
See, everybody who wore a fedora.
So true. Yeah. Even worth it. I love his punch. Okay, I don't love his punch when it's directed at me. Oh, penis day. Wow.
Penis day.
Oh my god.
Opus day.
Danish cupcake. The Mao.
This cupcake.
You went up there, right?
did.
That's like where you died?
I did die up there.
Left. Oh, right. This is. I came in here, right? No.
No, this is new. I didn't
There are
even go over
living
here.
slugs, i.e., not. Nice try giving me the finger. Now flick this.
Is that on this one?
Dude, I played a little bit of Fallen Aces. Huge recommend. Maybe when it goes off early access, but like honestly, for an early access game, it's fuck. Don't get it.
Yeah, 0 appraisals.
It was really fucking good, especially for early access, and there was so much like funny shit. It's one of those games where you can just like pick up any item and just like yeet it at things, which is amazing. Kind of like Breath of the Wild a little bit. And I really enjoy, since it's like a 1930s like pulpy like detective sort of vibe. I like to say puns whenever I throw something. So like gumball machine, you say like chew on this, or like a fan, like blow off some steam or something.
You were saying that.
It's yeah.
Okay.
It's become a fun little like mini game.
That is nice. You got to come up with a pun quickly.
And when you throw the gumballs at guys, the gumballs scatter everywhere and they slip on the gumballs.
Oh, I was gonna ask. They go like
yeah, and it goes. There was also, I found like a bunch of bananas, and what I kept doing was like you eat the banana and you discard the peel, then you pick up the peel, you go in front of a goon and you throw it down on the ground and then like get their attention, and they're like, hey, come over here, buddy, and they run up to you and whee, and then you blast them while they're laying down on the ground.
That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, that game, honestly, like, especially like just the first chapter of that game was so unbelievably cool. It's just so like detailed.
What makes it? Oh, is it gonna tip that up? Oh yeah.
Here.
Awesome.
Okay. Oh, you can see the inside of it. Like, it's like a cement mixer, kinda. Oh.
That's cool.
Excellent. All right.
What makes it early access?
It's just not fully done yet, and it's like you know how like original Doom has like episodes. A lot of those boomer shooters come in episodes. They've only got episode 1 right now, and each episode is 5 levels. But like, I streamed it for like 3 hours and got through 2 levels.
Oh, okay, that's
the other
nice.
day. So it's like a decent amount of content. And if you buy it now, not to sound like a shill, you get all of the future episodes for free. And it's like at its cheapest right now. It's really fucking good. It's just like, it's got like perfect camp. The cutscenes are like fucking amazing. It's got these like hand-drawn like comic panel cutscenes that are just really fucking good. I can drop down there.
Yeah.
It's like just campy and cheesy enough while also being kind of grounded and cool. Got lots of cool tropes. I don't know.
Just a fun idea too. Like
Yeah.
art style good, idea good.
And they were able to use, just like the Fallout games, they were able to use a bunch of like public domain, like old-timey sounding music too.
Oh, nice. So it really fits the theme.
People were saying that one of the songs in it is like straight up in Fallout 1, I guess.
Games I've never touched, Fallout 1.
Yeah.
When the Fallout show came out, briefly I was like getting a lot of, I think you want to go over there, yeah. Like Fallout content on TikTok, and a lot of it was like Fallout 1 and 2, and I was actually like, oh, this is kind of interesting, because I've
no, Fallout 1 and
really
2,
messed with these
I've
games.
heard they're incredible.
Apparently you could like do I was seeing clips of like low intelligence runs where like actually outcomes are totally different.
Yeah.
Like, and you like skip a boss because you guys just grunt at each other.
Taylor the Golem Smith.
Taylor Smith.
Oh my god, Taylor. Oh, whoa, I love Taylor
Wait, there was
Smith. Yeah, that's like a warp to the entrance, I think.
Which is right there.
Taylor Smith.
Taylor Smith? Oh my gosh.
There must be more. There must be. Right?
Yeah, Taylor Smith.
Why would there... Just like pull it back?
So you go back the other way?
Throws it back. You know what I mean? Get it twisted? Why did I do that?
Great question.
I thought I would get it. Huh. Okay.
I feel like that felt conclusive.
The fact that they gave us an exit thing is what makes me these dungeons don't have bosses. Okay. Cool.
Okay, yeah.
Neat little puzzle cave.
Taylor Smith. Oh, so I see Taylor's Ruined Forge, and that is one of Taylor Smith's.
All right, well, cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Hey, what a cool little area.
I'm assuming that other cave that I found is of a similar ilk, because that one was also, like, forge, right?
That's right. Okay, we gotta go to that one, too. That one warthog is back here.
And I was a young... Oh, he farted. He farted. That's why they bowed.
When you said that for the first time, I was like, what? You said it like so, like, did you know? Google ripped ass? I was like, I think I did. I think that's...
What a fucked up plot point. Just like imagine like having to like write that on the wiki. Lion King wiki.
Let it loose. I said something about the ass-sniffing bug in Naruto.
Oh yeah.
To somebody who was a Naruto fan, and they actually were like, you know Naruto, and I was like, yeah.
I know the ass bug.
Literally all I know is that there's a cell phone and that there is an ass bug.
It's not actually like specifically an ass bug. It's like a bug. Yeah, it's like a bug that can track anything. Unfortunately, I remember that exact arc. It was like a whole damn arc, but it was just like total filler. And the whole reason it had that stupid like, I feel like the arc itself had like, you know, emotional stakes and shit. But then it was just like at the end, it's just like, oh no, Naruto farts, and then the fucking bug gets ruined. Because it's supposed to be like, oh, Hinata wants the bug to be able to like track some important person or something, and Naruto just ruins it. And it's like played as a joke, and I'm like, that's kind of horrifying, actually.
All you gotta do is take one fart. Have you ever seen those scenes where it's like one fart and I'm done?
No.
It's like a dude standing at the edge of a cliff. And it's like a really thin little ledge, and he's like on the ledge, and the caption is one fart, and I'm gone. One fart. One fart.
Ahead of the bad guy?
One fart ahead of my... Oh. Oh, I see. It was just a bridge. I think about that one warthog, and I'm like, have you seen any warthogs? Is that the only warthog? It
There have been some, yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 5, where one of the things you can do is you can make a zoo. And there are just instances of a single random-ass animal that you can, like, find. So it's like, oh, there's
rare.
one...
It's like an Animal Crossing mechanic.
Yeah. There's even, like, weird little, like, mythical creatures, I seem to recall.
Oh, weird.
Oh, okay,
rubber chicken, the chicken hat.
Rubber chicken. Yo, sometimes, like, Legacy sequels piss me off, but I am undeniably very stoked for Vengeance Most Foul.
What is that?
Wallace and Gromit announced
Oh, yeah.
the sequel
And
with the
you
chicken.
were reminded of that because Hideo Kojima is also pumped about it?
Is he?
Oh, I thought...
No, you
I
said
thought
rubber
that...
chicken hat.
Oh.
Which was from Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no. I was thinking about how the penguin wears a rubber glove and becomes a chicken. Weirdly relevant.
When that trailer dropped of like the penguin becoming like revealed again, and they're like, oh, they're doing another Wallace and Gromit movie. Hideo Kojima tweeted it out with like a gigantic, incomprehensible row of like excited emojis, like 100 emojis and like flame emojis and shit.
That rules.
He's so pumped. I followed Hideo Kojima on Twitter for like 3 days, and then I unfollowed him because he just like spam retweets and likes everything.
Yeah.
He's like honestly an insufferable movie Twitter like dork.
Yeah.
And like I don't mean that in a hateful way, but I simply don't want to follow him.
He loves his like little movie friends too,
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, like
He refers to George Romero as God.
which that kind of rules.
Yeah.
I like my Hideo. He does like a phase where I'm like, uh-oh, he's spam retweeting right now, and so I just kind of, it's like Neil Gaiman used to do that really bad too. Like, fuck. Do you know that Hideo, like, people actually know very little about his life?
Huh.
Like, I did kill this guy.
Where are you? What's
I was seeing if, like, there's anything else in this area that I missed.
Okay.
But I don't think so. I think I actually really looked through everything. Just kind of a one-off little island. Yeah. Let's go. Where's that cave you found? Here? No.
I marked it with there we go.
Yeah, but no, one time in like an article in like the early 2000s, he was like, yes, I have a wife and kid. And there's been no proof of that.
Huh.
So for a while, people were like, yeah, he has a wife and kid. And then it was like,
is he making that up?
did he make that up? Like, there's been no instance of him like actually having a wife or kid. So
Wild.
maybe he's gay? I don't know. Like, who knows?
Yeah, sorry. What did I say instead of George Miller?
George Romero is what
Oh, silly me.
which, I mean, still a good...
Also God.
I'm sure Hideo Kojima also loves
Yeah.
George Romero.
And I love John Romero.
Wow. Okay. John...
He's
Duke Nukem. No.
Close. Doom and Quake.
Doom and Quake. Okay. I was thinking of John St. John.
Yeah.
Okay. We made it. Doom and Quake. My house walkthrough ruled. I don't know if we ever talked about that. I was so excited when that shit came out.
Walkthrough?
My house WAD.
Oh yeah.
What I meant to say, I said walkthrough.
Yeah, shit was dope, and now I'm reading fucking House of Leaves. Isn't there like a part of My House.wad where it says like Navidson or something?
Yeah, it explicitly references it.
And I remember when I was streaming it before I had read the book, people were like, "That's a reference to the book," and I was like, because the worst feeling in the world is not getting a reference and everyone else gets it, you know, and then getting a reference that no one else gets. Is like a straight shot of black tar heroin.
Yeah. That's why I reference the most dumb fuck movies. What do you mean you don't know about 1985's Canadian classic Crime Wave? Yeah, we were talking about, Jacob and I, like a while ago, horror stuff, because I'm kind of a horror, like, connoisseur aficionado.
Yeah.
And he's like, no thanks.
He was abusing the iframes. Fuck you, buddy.
But we were talking about how also, because House of Leaves, I don't know how far you are, but obviously it's the scary thing is the location. It's House of Leaves.
It's a haunted house, basically.
And we were talking about how, like, the back rooms was effectively ruined by there being dumb monsters added.
Yeah, and just so much, like, explanation.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, we need to, like, you know what makes for great horror is, like, defined threats.
Explaining everything.
Yeah. And also, like, sorry not to interrupt, but, like, it's also, like, everyone knows that this is what's fucking terrible about the back rooms. It's like, I don't think there's anybody that's, like, happy that happened to the back rooms at this point. It's like, who even is on the side of the people who wanted to explain the horror?
Oh, it's so great that we explained so much and added a little creature.
Yeah. Yeah, and you kept, when we were talking, we just had like we had like a lengthy talk on Discord, just randomly. You kept saying, like, I don't like when they put in Scary Teeth Monster.
Yeah, I'm just bored of Scary Teeth Monster.
It's so lame, yeah.
And, like, oh god. And, like, I'm like mutual with Trevor Henderson on Twitter, because, like, I've made some horror things that he's liked.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I do respect him, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, you gotta move beyond Scary Teeth Monsters. Like, I know that's, like, where you came from, but I'm just so tired of Scary Teeth Monster. Yeah. It's so much cooler when it's... But the location is what's scary. Like, it's scary when it's... Or, I showed Jacob, Oldest View.
Yeah, that shit rocked,
Kane
dude.
Pixels. And he, like, popularized...
Oh my god.
...the back rooms. And so kind of Oldest View is, like, him reclaiming it. Being like, never mind, like, let's start over.
Yeah.
And it's like, he did it perfectly. Like, he still added, like, a scary thing, but it's so not traditionally scary.
Yeah. And it's so, like, eerie and, like, unexplainable. And that, guys, if you haven't seen The Oldest View, look up, I mean, I think there are like, there's, like, episodes 1 and 2, but really you just need to see you just need to see the third one. Like, the third one's all you really need. It's, like, an amazing, like, found footage styled thing. And it's, like, almost entirely computer generated, even though it's, like, mundane environments.
Yeah.
He, like, recreated this, like, old decrepit mall in Blender or some shit, or in some kind of, like,
and he's
3D
so
program.
Talented.
And he made these, like, really realistic sort of, I think he might have used, like, some sort of VR thing to make the camera movements look realistic and stuff, and have, like, tracking. And it's so incredible, and it's just really spooky and fun. It's kind of slow-paced. Maybe watch it if you're, like, doing horse tranquilizers with your buddies or something.
Yeah, that sounds really fun and awesome. Watching scary
Getting tranked up and watching The Oldest View. No, you'd be like, oh, no. No, I saw some fucking post on Twitter that was, interesting. it was like, which is scarier? And it was like some artist who's like designing some kind of like spooky monster. And it was like, you know, both options had the gigantic, like overdone, like grinning mouth. And one of them was just like full of teeth and the other one had like tiny, like realistic teeth. And I was like, neither! They're literally not scary anymore! This just makes me think of like the toy aisle at Target now. Thinking about motherfucking Poppy playtime and shit.
It's just Poppy playtime.
I think there were a couple of stones in there, not that they matter too much.
Hi there!
I didn't respond that, but like I was just thinking,
You're like,
literally neither of them.
Well, so I was saying, Trevor Henderson, so this is kind of funny in like maybe a sad state of
State of the world.
but so he designed these monsters for a movie, and it was the first movie he was associated with, and the movie was called Tarot. And I was like,
Okay.
well, and I looked at his designs for the monsters, and I was like, you know, they're intriguing enough. I'll watch this movie. The movie is the worst, almost comic example of like everything wrong with horror today.
Yeah.
It was terrible, and the monsters, you can't even see them at all.
Damn.
Well, friend,
Friend.
he's sitting in his lap.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, man, imagine making like okay monsters. He made some okay monster designs, but then that
And
they're
they
just
get ruined.
not even in the movie. Like you can't even see them. Do not watch Tarot, guys. It actually blew. And it had Sex, the CEO of Sex in it, whatever that dude's name is from Spider-Man, and he didn't even have sex.
CEO of Sex from Spider-Man. I just don't even want to know. I think it's best left as a mystery for me.
Mystery. Untied. Yeah, movie blew. Sorry, Trevor. If you're listening to this, which I highly doubt you are.
I'm sure he understands.
Yeah, he stopped talking about it after a little while. Oh, okay.
Oh, and he handed over the controller. All right, baby. I wonder if we beat it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like a little thing would have appeared. Maybe if we had killed those guys.
I could tell that Trevor didn't like I'm sure he saw the movie and was like, oh no,
Fuck
it's
this.
ass. Because like he was excited talking about it and stuff, and then just silence.
Oh,
Infighting,
they're
infighting.
infighting. Nice. That's cool. Will he get even a single hit off? Nice. Oh, he fucking murked it. Huge. And now, he just deserves. I wonder if maybe we just need to like get to that room and kill those guys, and then it'll like count as being over.
The movie name was Tarot. Yeah, I don't know. Technically, I think that way you could go
okay.
that way.
Okay.
It was, I just opened that door over there.
I'm in danger.
Wow, it worked.
Wow.
You squeezed out, you covered yourself in butter.
Dipped myself in Mama Liz's chili oil and. I just remember the fucking cliffhanger. Do you remember that
From Between the Lions?
Yeah.
That was like a our age thing only, I feel like.
Yeah.
Between the Lions. Because I feel like it has no cultural relevance.
No. Oh,
And I guess you are right by the entrance. Maybe they're just like, you're right by the entrance. Between the lions, between the covers of a book, take a look between the lions.
But the thing that I got sidetracked. There was you remember Cliffhanger?
Yeah, cliffhanger.
And
You got it.
Is that dude good? Did
Not
he die?
really.
Fuck. There was the one that is just like burned into my brain for whatever reason that I just will never forget is him like dangling off, and for some reason he gets like a banana suit or something, like takes out a banana suit.
Yeah.
And he falls and a monkey catches him and it goes, "You're not a banana." And then it squeezes the banana and he like goes flying out of it. Yeah. I was so disappointed when I learned you can't do that with actual bananas.
Sad. You get a really greased banana.
Oh, fuck.
For those who are not in the know, Between the Lions was like a PBS
Like an educational
show. And it was a lot of puppets. They did 2D animation and puppets.
It had that one like freaky looking guy.
The Smarty Pants guy.
Smarty Pants, yeah, and he does
dance
a Smarty Pants dance.
That
yeah.
was my brother, who's like just a few years younger than us. that guy scared the shit out of him. He was like, I didn't
Right,
like
I
him.
think
I was like, he
we talked
was
about
a
this.
scary guy. Yeah, kind of a nothing show nowadays. Never
Yeah.
mentioned, never really referenced, but it was kind of like all book themed. So I think we've talked about a cliffhanger. Would always get into a cliffhanger.
And yeah, what'll he do this time? Join us next week on Cliffhanger. It was kind of lame.
So where I first heard that like riddle with like the scorpion and the frog, or like the fox
Yeah.
and the chicken feed, they did it in that show, and I remember being like, whoa,
Mind blown.
this is interesting.
Yeah, frog, scorpion and the frog, and the scorpion says all lamau.
Yeah, I think it's a reference. Is that the New York Public Library that has the two big lions in the front?
I think so, yeah.
They also, I think at that library, have Winnie the Pooh there.
The OG
yeah.
puppet, or the doll.
The doll. Just in that library.
Yeah. Entombed.
Another state of the world today where the last time I was there, instead of spending time in the library hanging out, there's like a boba place across the street that I spent like half a day in, like on my computer.
Guys, does anybody know, are we like done here?
Kind of feels done.
Like, we got a couple cool things. We got like some talismans and shit. I might just dip.
We should turn on that setting that you can like do whatever.
I
they
think
get the
we
newest
do.
items.
We have it
Okay,
on.
Good.
Oh, hello, buddy.
Hello, buddy. I think he like cooks. He cooks stuff backpacking. He's like a TikToker, and he cooks food backpacking. But his like call sign is he always goes, "Oh, buddy." He's like really like gentle kind of vibes.
Everybody's saying that there is more, but
Oh,
I don't fucking know where. Everything is. I mean, it's kind of the same issue we had with like the other catacombs, where like every room looks identical.
yeah. Apparently, there's another Forge Anvil thing. I guess like how we. There is another lever there that I assume just closed that door.
Forge Anvil?
That's how I opened this door in the first place.
What did you say before?
There's a lever on the other side of the door
Okay.
that I didn't pull because I assumed it just closed it. I don't know. Damn.
Oh, the weapons that you get here are
Have faith.
that have faith requirement.
Reach
Somebody
out
else.
and touch
Okay,
faith.
somebody explain Forge Anvil.
I assume that's the thing where we found Taylor Swift before.
Okay. Someone else in chat also said Forge Anvil.
That'd be my guess. Yeah, it really does just close
Crush
it.
me.
Shoot.
Face the dragon. Well, I see. Well, that kind of, for just a second, I was like, oh, maybe did I figure something out? No.
No.
Let's just poke around a little bit.
Yeah. It seems like it's pretty small, so it's bound to be somewhere around there. Joe. Cookie?
All right, let's let the slowest thing go down. Because I saw like a weird looking like little like red anvil, and I went up to it, but it didn't have anything, right?
Yeah, because to the left is the end where I threw myself off.
Oh,
Oh.
hit them where they're weakest. Yeah, okay. No
In their
shit,
butt.
Sherlock.
That really doesn't even do.
No,
Not much.
not a huge amount of damage. In their sphincter. God damn, and they don't give you a lot of time either.
And they don't seem like they just take normal backstabs either, which is
No.
weird.
No, they're bad at taking it. Okay.
Oh,
what about,
there's another,
like,
yeah, which will seal us in here,
ride
which we
this
also
up.
haven't done.
hello, goodbye, okay, hello, goodbye, yep, don't do that, fuck you. That's fine, I guess.
Sealed in.
Hate that. Always hated when the fucking, when Indiana Jones and the girl got sealed into the tomb in fucking Raiders of the Lost Ark. I was always like, fuck that. And like when in Wrath of Khan, Star Trek movie, when they get like trapped inside the fucking dead world
Yeah.
and they just abandoned, and that's the famous scene. The guy, Khan's like, you're trapped in a dead planet, and he goes, Khan!
That is a great line. Oh yeah, it looks like there's maybe a bridge up there.
This sucks so much ass.
I think
bro.
you're right for that.
There's so many. I was so real for this.
Yeah, especially as a kid, whenever it showed like the desiccated corpses, I was like,
Yeah. Oh, in Raiders?
in Raiders
Yeah.
or anything, if they had those like partially mummified skeletons,
Yeah.
I was like, too much for me. I can
mean-
handle skeletons, but the second there was like gubbins on them, I was like,
Did you know that in Poltergeist, there's a scene where the lady... I'm not gonna be able to fucking backstab, and this is so obnoxious, actually. There's a scene where the lady, like, gets stuck... Please, man. Whatever. This sucks so much ass. She's, like, in a pool with, like, a bunch of skeletons in the pool, and there's, like, ghost skeletons in the pool. And they're, like, latching onto her and stuff, and she's screaming. And apparently they were, like, just real-ass goddamn skeletons.
huh.
And they just didn't tell the actress. They were like, yeah, don't tell her, but we're gonna use, like, real-ass bones. And she only learned, like, after the fact that they were real-ass bones.
That seems inefficient. Like, wouldn't it be
I don't know.
cheaper to get fake ones?
I don't know. There's always, I remember, wow, little glimpse. Okay,
Oh, wait,
cool.
that's cool, though.
Very cool.
Okay, now we're
I
done.
figure that's...
Oh, yeah, and there's the teleporter thing. You want to teleport
Yeah.
out.
Howies, remember... What was the place, guys? Any Mythbusters fans remember the place that they used to go to get human bones whenever they had to, like, test
Oh.
if something... Because there was a place. Oh, she was having a little drink. There was some store that they went to whenever they were like, oh, we're gonna make, like, a fucking... What was the thing called? The, like, jelly that they used that mimicked... Oh, man, I'm a fake Mythbusters
ballistic
fan.
gel.
Ballistics gel, yeah. Oh, that shit was so dope. And, my basement. Yeah, that's yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Whenever they were like, oh, we need to make, like, a fake arm with a real bone in it, there was, like, a place, and I think the chick behind the counter was, like, a goth, and
Nice.
and they just sold real bones.
Working at the bone store. There's a place I really like in Ballard that I try and go in every time I'm there called... I think it's called Ballyhoo.
Ballyhoo.
And it
like
has-
the guy from Mario Party 8.
Ballyhoo! Is there a guy from
That's the guy famously that goes obladi and yahaha and shit. No, I think I'm getting it conflated with fucking Koroks.
And but his name's Ballyhoo in Mario Party 8?
Yeah, Ballyhoo, and his hat is named Big Top. This is a fact that's been brought up many, many times on stream. I think not with you around, but I've had people in the past have been like, dude, Grapefruit, how many times are you gonna bring up motherfucking Ballyhoo?
Ballyhoo and Pig Top. Okay, I do recognize that guy,
Yeah.
sort of. He's like the announcer, sure. Big Top.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, a Ballyhoo and Ballard, and they have bones. They have all sorts of human bones.
Huh.
You can just, like, buy them if you want, like teeth and stuff. And they just have, like, a weird, it's like a curiosity shop kind of assortment.
Yeah.
But they have just interesting stuff. They have, like, a mandrill, like a stuffed mandrill in there.
Speaking of, like, corpses that scared us as kids and Curiosity Shop, you ever go to, like, Ye Old Curiosity Shop in Seattle?
At the pier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's actually, like, literally, like, the Krusty Krab 2, there's, like, a sequel store that's, like, I think it's just called, like, Ye Old Curiosity Shop 2 or whatever. But they had, like, a mummified corpse or something. It was, like, a mermaid corpse. Yep. And then the other one has a similar kind of, like, skeletal thing, but I was always like, fuck this, whenever going in there. I would stay far away from it.
I remember that because it was the same thing.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a desiccated corpse, and it probably was just totally fake. I don't know,
Yeah,
but I was still like,
oh, wow. But that's where I got a Mexican jumping bean, by
very
the way.
nice.
There's
There's
a little
bugs
box
in
of
there.
them. Yeah. One thing about you...
Oh, here's the bear.
Yeah. We were talking about Animal Well recently. You started playing Animal Well, and, oh my god, okay. I did not, like, interact with this thing at all, so it might be fucked up. Wah! People have been theorizing for a while, like, the Billy Basso, the creator... Okay, I'll take another go.
Yeah, go for it.
Ah! I just pulled out the fucking cable with my feet.
That actually jump scared me.
Billy Basso, the creator of Animal Well, at one point hinted, he was like, yeah, the little creature that you play as, the little blob guy in that game, is a specific animal. Like, it's a specific kind of creature. and people have deduced that it's a Mexican jumping bean.
Huh.
Because, like, you hatch out of a weird little, like, thing at the very beginning of the game. And there's some stuff, I guess maybe spoilery stuff, there's some stuff later in the game that kind of indicates that it's one of those, too. And I don't know if that's been confirmed, but it seems likely.
It's a jumping. Yeah, it's some sort of, like, a bug, like a moth that, like, cocoons in a little nut.
Yeah.
I never had one, but
it's a little. Somebody said, "Are they just moth larvae?" Yeah.
And when it gets hot, it like squirms around.
Yeah.
So you have like a little fucking cocoon in there that, when you heat it up with your hands, it like jiggles, jumps. Jiggles, jumps. It's got the bumps. Oh, what classic curiosity shot? The mermaid skull. I don't know. I was saying like, if I check that on here, but. My birthday is in November, so it was right after Halloween. And whenever we'd go and get like birthday stuff for like my birthday party, we'd go to like Party City, and they'd have all the Halloween shit, and I would piss my pants every time I had to go there. I was like, I have to go to Party City. Like they have all these scary animatronics.
In a way that feels as though they are specifically trying to torment children. Like maybe that's just like the impression I always got, but it's like. They're always like right by the doorway.
Right by the door.
And it's like you can't enter the store without getting fucking jump scared by a guy like holding his own head and going Rah! Like right in your face, and it's like, I'm a 9-year-old. Stop.
Yes, exactly that. The one like nice thing was they were in the front, so what I would do is I would just close. My mom would lead me to the back. I'd close my eyes.
Oh yeah.
And then it would be fine in the back. There would be those fucking scary animatronics.
And you open your eyes, and you're just holding a severed hand.
And I've been led by a ghost. But yeah, I remember being embarrassed once too, because I was probably like 9, which is you're old enough to like be embarrassed.
Yeah. Oh my God, Bear, this is not your fight. What the fuck?
Oh, you got fucked.
Bear on bear.
Bear-tricide.
Ursa-cide.
Ursa-cide.
Oh man, that's not good.
At least he takes damage.
Yeah, at least he takes damage. We got that going we still have. We always have Paris.
We have grub no fly list.
You ever have a dream that you could do anything? Torrent is just getting bodied.
Yeah, Torrent getting bear destroyed.
All right, that does it. I'm getting out the hefty fire pot.
Oh my God, throw that pot.
Yeet! Fuck! Oh, it still hit him.
So good, adept at dodging fire pots.
All right, get the fuck out of here. Yes.
Nice.
All right, nice. Oh, he was a cool guy. He was kind of fucking annoying, as the bears usually are. Goodbye, Jar Diodine.
Oh, there's nice. The pelt.
That's how that guy got the pelt.
When I saw him, I was like, "Where's the bear head?"
All right. Okay, I think that's like all the stuff that I marked.
Okay.
Now the world is our oyster.
We want.
I can't help but feel that there is more down here. I'm gonna. I know you already took a peek, but
no, I didn't really. I didn't go back to the area where we jumped up the springs, so I think you're right.
We skinned him.
We skinned him.
We took the fucking like Knight Rider glaive or whatever, and we skinned him a little bit.
That's like. You ever play the Far Cry games? Because like you craft everything with animal skins, and you do it so it's like, and you're like, Jesus fuck.
How do you learn this craft? Reminds me of the Venture Brothers. One of the very first episodes. Doc Venture gets like stranded in I think just in Antarctica or something, at Ice Station Impossible, and Brock shows up like at the last minute right before a polar bear like gores him, and Brock and he's like, Rusty Venture is like naked in the like, and he's like, oh, I think my foreskin broke off and shit like that, and Brock just attacks this bear and skins it off screen in like 5 seconds and gives Doc the pelt. Okay.
Ice Station Impossible.
That was back when Professor Impossible was voiced by Stephen Colbert, Skibbity Biden.
That's right. That's right. He was only that for like a little while, the first season.
Yeah, a tiny little bit. And the guy that they got to replace him was great, too.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder, like, that was like kind of at the height of Stephen Colbert's power. right? And they just got him.
Yeah, how
for
did they
their
get
like
him?
weird, like shitty, fucking Johnny Quest parody.
Yeah, they must have known somebody.
Oh, is that a Grace? Is that one we already got? No, that's a
No, yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. I learned the other day, this is sort of unrelated, about the Happy Wheels TV show that came out in 2016, which I had never heard. I didn't know that was a thing. And I saw Captain Sparkles was on a voice, and I was like, Captain, you gotta fucking explain this. And he was like, I have no idea. They called me in. I was in the booth for like 2 days, and then I left. And I was like, wow. And you got a fat paycheck, too.
Huh.
Lucky duck. Why wasn't I invited to be in the Happy Wheels series?
film? Or, oh, it's a TV.
I think it was a TV show. It looks terrible. I watched the trailer and I was like, this looks like shit.
Yeah, I bet.
So funny too, because like the height of Happy Wheels popularity was like PewDiePie in like what, 2009?
Yeah.
So it's like the show came out in 2016.
Just see. This is what we got.
Oh.
Arcane weapon, cool. And then
Oh, this is the new. I see.
Cirque du Soleil, cool. And what was we got?
That
like
looks cool.
Didn't we get?
Can that go on our other hand?
Maybe if we have 11 faith. I thought we got a talisman. Oh yeah, enhances weapon throwing attacks. Oh,
Those
weapon
bots.
throwing. Yeah, is that
That dude climbed up the.
Breath of the Wild is way ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting faith next time. Was no.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a pedophile.
Was. Oh my god. Sorry. Wow, boy was he. Just like Dr. Disrespect. I was thinking, you ever hear that Damon Albarn song, Everyday Robots?
Yeah.
There's a guy who goes, Fuzzy Wuzzy, wasn't it? Like, in that song.
Yeah.
Somehow that like came into my brain. I was like, what am I thinking of?
Yeah. That's a kind of like a I'm only sleeping core
Yes.
that also has that kind of just weird background voice. That Everyday Robots is a very like it's good. I remember really enjoying listening to that, especially because I was like depressed as shit when that album came out. So like it worked really well because it's like extremely melancholy music. It is like the most
2016 or
It's the
something.
most like phone bad album of all time, but it's still good.
Yeah.
But Damon Albarn does kind of come across as like a boomer,
It
which
a
is
very
fine because I
phone-bad
believe he
album.
probably is. Something incredible ahead, therefore jump attack required ahead.
Nice try.
A likely story.
See, that's why when Tom York put out his phone bad song off his album Anima called The Axe, it's just about like blitzing the fuck out of your computer with an axe because it's like busted and doesn't work and doesn't do what it promised.
Wild.
Which is awesome. He goes, I'll take an axe to you.
Wow. Honestly based.
But then it's sad because it's Tom York, so it's like...
Ooh. Weird Spirit Ash. I wonder what's up with these headless statues, by the way.
I kind of wonder if we're
sure-
gonna... There's a light bug.
I'm sure there's some significance.
I'm gonna fight a big dude who looks like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's an enemy?
The light bug? Yeah, they're usually these little guys. Like they're in the main game, but they typically don't bother you very much. They just oh my god,
Great dragonfly, I remember that.
head. When I dated a dragonfly, I got some great dragonfly head. Don't ask. It's. I feel like I'm off my game today. Does anybody else feel like I'm off my game today? What am I saying?
He's just speaking. Just saying words.
I'm literally just letting words dribble out.
Somebody says, remember the Annoying Orange Tobuscus TV show? And I didn't, but I just watched a video about, like, the downfall of Tobuscus that briefly went over his Annoying Orange show. That dude is... I only, like, looked up the video because he has gone off the deep end recently.
Has he really?
Yeah, hanging out with
so?
Kyle Rittenhouse and stuff.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He's like a full, like, red-pilled conspiracy nut
my
now.
god.
Like, in like 2020, all he ever posted was like, COVID!
Wow.
It's not a real thing! You know, whatever Tobuscus does this. So,
the pipeline of not being funny into becoming a red-pilled or whatever, like, conservative influencer is so streamlined at this point.
I think it's just because you like that dopamine rush from getting attention and
Yeah.
like views is gone, and the easiest way to do that now is with like rage bait. So it's like, I guess I'll just be a conspiracy nut now.
There's a lot of walls around here, but no, like, interiors. I'm
Yeah.
trying to find, like, a way to get in some of these buildings, but I don't think there's an in to get, perhaps.
I thought that was gonna be it. I was like, you fell.
Or
Yeah, maybe not. That dude
what's
crying?
with that dude? Yeah, are you good, dude? You need a sandwich?
I'll fix you.
I'll fix you by ramming a glaive up your ass.
There's gotta be a way.
There's gotta be some. There's always something. Quote the.
always a bigger fish.
Quote the fucking series of unfortunate events movie.
That was good. Jim Carrey was still great as Olaf in my
Yeah.
mind. Better than Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh right, I didn't even.
Yeah, we kind of
remember
forgot about that
happened.
show. I think it was definitely like more attuned to the original books than the movie, but the movie was just so iconic. Oh, did you go in that little hole there?
Is there a hole? Oh, would you look at that?
Here, I bet those are saying.
Yeah. Ow. Try ahead. Why don't you try getting some head? Strangely.
The series of Unfortunate Events movie was the first instance that I ever interacted with a pirated movie. My dad's friend from work had it on a DVD.
Yeah.
And he was just like a younger tech guy. You know, I don't know how old I was. I don't know when that movie came out, but I was like, what? He had like Mulan 2 and Series of Unfortunate Events. And in my mind, I was like, those aren't even out yet. Like, those aren't real.
Also, it just seems like there's a gigantic door that lets you go into here. Oh, maybe it's okay. It's
There's an item below you, too.
yeah. I'm wondering how exactly we navigate to that.
I like these big canvas tarped things that are kind of prevalent in this
Yeah.
DLC. I don't know if they were in the real one. Oh, you should have had that. I went when I was in Spain years ago. I went to this like palace that like used to be there, like royalty, and they have these incredible tapestries like all over the walls. It's like I don't even want to know how long it took to like cover every wall in this house in these beautiful tapestries.
I'm sorry, where did you say this was?
I think it was in Spain.
Huh.
Like the
Cool.
Madrid like royal palace or whatever. Huh. And I was just like, damn, tapestries.
I love
you don't think about, but they're
tapestries. Yeah.
freaking awesome and huge.
You ever go to Nepal? They got some dope tapestries
Some
there.
tapestries.
Alright, alright. Let's say horseback battle required ahead, so to speak, precious item ahead. Cool, yeah. That was a fucking skidoo tree fragment,
Yeah.
by the way.
We take those.
Oh shit, okay.
Oh, this is cool.
This is very cool. Wow. Weirdly hard to get in there, but now we're in.
You're in.
And we're cooking with gas.
Weird looking pots.
New pots. Oh,
A guy? Oh no. Oh yeah.
it's a new dude. He kind of reminds me, he's got horns like the Omen killers.
Yeah. I almost said Oathbreaker, which is actually pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Cool. They're really, these guys, the developers and especially this game, they're really good at using things other than the sword, like good
Yeah, like
cool
a shoulder bash. and
shoulder
shit,
bashes and
Yeah. Damn it. Oh, is he not parryable? Oh,
or he might have just
man.
been like weirdly on the
Maybe. Or I just timed it wrong.
And dude.
Somebody said something that I think really hit the nail on the head. Rage bait gets you attention, and it's extremely easy to convince yourself about the things you're saying. Like,
Dang.
to convince yourself that you're in the right about that? Yeah. I believe it. And
Yeah.
there have been even times, I mean, I'm no fucking, like, conservative dipshit, but, oh, man.
Where was that?
What the fuck?
Is that
Okay.
here?
Yeah. Huh. I'm no conservative dipshit, but, like, even I, at times... I posted about this recently, like, on Twitter, it's like, it just rewards negativity
Yeah.
so hard, and you simply, you get addicted. It's,
Yeah,
it's the post that makes you addicted.
It's the post that makes you addicted. I think it's actually it.
And so, like, sometimes, you know, people have said, like, oh, I'm, like, very negative on Twitter, which I think is, like, sometimes true. I don't know. I think I post a lot of just like stupid shit, and like a lot of times I'm just sitting there like Hideo Kojima, just like, I love this art. I hope more people see it. Retweet, retweet, just over and over. But you know, sometimes I'll like rant about some bullshit on Twitter, and it's like, those are the posts frequently that get the most like interactions and shit. So I can definitely see how you would get addicted to that kind of like feeling, you know, good number.
Especially I feel like the way that Elon has taken Twitter is a more, same with, it's like it's oriented around that kind of rage bait sort of thing too, which is like boo.
Shit's fucked. I was thinking about this today, you know, sometimes you look at a number and you feel really good, but then other numbers, you look at them and you feel really bad. I look at the likes on my post, good. I look at my bank account, bad.
420, good. 9/11, bad.
Did you see, I've started keeping track of my weight on a calendar. Maybe you noticed when you used the bathroom last time.
Yeah.
But it's like my method for losing weight. Because I'm pretty fucking overweight. Like, I'm over 300 fucking pounds, which is like kind of mental, honestly. Like, I'm 6'3", so like some of that is height, but like, goddamn. But I've found that just simply seeing your current, that could be cool. Simply seeing the number like day to day, and especially like if you're like exercising and eating better, seeing it go down like over time is like, oh my god, now I'm like consciously thinking about it like every single day, and already I've been doing this shit for like 2 weeks, and maybe it's just, I don't know, random, because your weight fluctuates from day to day depending on what you're eating and stuff, but I've already seen like a downward trend, and I'm like, okay, like,
yay, numbers,
the process works, you know. And yeah, number feel good, but that first number felt real bad, but like pretty soon it started to feel good, and now like I've just been literally my strategy is just don't eat garbage like all the time. And like particularly I constantly would like, you know, wake up in the morning and be like, I'm gonna fucking like go to Subway and get a meatball sub, like a foot-long meatball sub. But now it's like, now that I'm like motivated with the weight chart, it's like I just have like a little English muffin with some peanut butter, and I like cut up a banana and stuff. It's so much easier to motivate myself to do that when I like have the data at hand at all times.
Actually, yeah, I mean that's like one of the things where it's like it's way easier to like pay attention to it when you actually like see results.
Because you can just put it out of your mind, you know. And then I fucking like step on a scale and I'm like 300. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh my god, do you know Simple Flips at all?
Yeah, I know Simple Flips. He lost a bunch of weight recently,
lost an insane amount of weight, and he's like a giga chad now.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of like, I mean, Wallace wasn't fat ever, but...
No, but Wallace kind of got ripped.
Yeah, he was like kind of a scrawny guy for... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
These enemies were already such a menace, and now there's a blood red version of them that can't be good. But yeah, I'm very happy for Simple Flips. Rich Evans also lost a lot of weight. And he's looking good now.
Yeah. Good for him. Good for those. I just love Breath of Me, guys. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, unbelievably huge dub for Simple Flips.
Love to see it.
And now he's just gotta work on that facial hair, and then I think he's the golden god.
He just gotta hazard.
I don't mean to. That's such a rude thing to say.
It's one of the ones where it's like pretty obvious. It's like when somebody's like balding, you just want to be the one to go tell them, just like, you shave it off. Like, I promise you.
I had a lot of respect for Evan.
Yeah, one of our good friends.
He just had like the worst like hair genes.
Yeah,
and like
balding at like 22.
Straight up in high school, I'm pretty sure he already had like a bald spot. And then like, you know, a few years into that, he was just like, fuck it, I'm shaving my head. I'm bald now, and he looks great.
He looks really good.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm just gonna wait until I can kind of grow a beard, and then I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did, and it's a great choice for him, and he's done that for years now, and looks great.
Yeah.
And it's like, he did it before his brother too, because his brother also had the same like terrible hair genes, and it's like, it's like night and day. It's like, you look so much better.
I don't know if it's like some kind of like Scandinavian, isn't that like a sort of like Europe? I feel like he had that very. I don't want to say Aryan, but he had that very like
blonde, blue eyes.
Extremely, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's Polish. Or
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know.
I would believe that.
Great guy. And
Great guy.
For me, it's like I'm kind of lucky because it's like I will never have like hair receding in the front. I just don't have those genes. I'm much more likely to go get a bald spot in the back, which I'm probably even an old man now. But I was at a party and I interacted with this dude and he was like, went to Turkey, $2,000 and a vacation to Istanbul, look at my hair. And I was like, oh shit, he had great hair. And he got it like fixed in Turkey.
How do they fix it?
Hair transplant. You can just fix it
goodness.
for pretty cheap now.
How exactly does that even like work?
They take the follicles, they like shave your head, and they take the follicles from elsewhere. And then they like do minor surgery and like effectively implant them. So you kind of have like a tritophobia, whatever the whole fear of holes.
Yeah,
you look like that for a while, but then it grows back, and then
It actually
like,
keeps growing?
Yep. Yeah, because it's actually your same follicles that they just move
Fuck.
to. Usually it's for like the front, you know, if you have a receding hairline.
Oh, it's not like a skin graft though, right?
I mean, it's not a skin graft because they do it with the individual follicles. Weird. So it is.
That just
sort
seems
of
like
weird.
unbelievably complicated. Like how?
Yeah, but they just conk you out and they just put them one at a time. Yeah, and he looked great, and he was like, it was dirt cheap too, and he was like, I was cooked when I was like 25, and I was like, oh, it looks freaking great on you, man.
I had. I'm not gonna name any names, I guess, because this is like kind of personal information. But I had a friend recently who was like, "Oh yeah, I'm giving my eggs away."
Can you do that again?
Yeah, I'm gonna take another go. They were like, "Oh yeah, they're good. I'm gonna go to the doctor. They're gonna put me under like a general anesthetic. They're gonna conk me out. They're gonna stick a needle up my vagina, and they're gonna suck out a few eggs." So I was like, "Wow, wild."
You get paid for that.
Oh yeah.
Because like if you're a sperm donor, you get paid for it.
Paid to jack off.
Yeah, and that's a little bit more invasive. The thing is, I saw something recently where it was like some lady, I don't know if it's true. It's one of the things that's like, could just be rage bait, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was like some lady like sued and got child support from the dude who was like the sperm donor who had like never interacted with the kid ever.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, is that real? If so, that absolutely sucks and shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a treasure chest there. That's exactly what they said. Well. Beast horn.
Okay, that's just a crafting material, I'm pretty sure. And what did it turn out that this talisman does?
Just
Enhances
two-handed, yeah.
Attacks with two-handed? Okay. That's cool. I'm sure there's a lot of people who will be very happy about that one. I'm sure MatPat will enjoy going through this frame by frame.
Okay, Bobby Joe says almost definitely not real, and that's good because the thing is that is such a close pipeline to being like Tobuscus alt-right being like, and now women can just claim child support even if you just donated sperm. So don't take that for granted. I'm not trying to like push people down an alt-right pipeline with not very factual
We're secretly
statements.
trying to groom people into that
We're
line of
grooming
thinking.
people.
Yeah, we love to groom. We're YouTubers.
We're YouTubers. We're YouTubers. We love to groom.
The fuck? Oh.
Just a chubby golden guy.
Oh, you big
Piggy.
You ever see like pig calling contests?
Yeah.
And some of them just go like, too. It's like the most like debasing thing you can possibly do. Oh, we've looped. Back to here, the poop loop.
I think we didn't explore everything in there, maybe. At the very end, did we do everything?
I don't know. I didn't even get my damn souls. I should do that.
Have you ever seen like the pig, like where they have to lead the pigs around with the disciplinary action too, the crop?
No.
It's I don't know if this is like a pig show, but for whatever reason,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you.
I know. I don't. Okay,
you were
roast me for
blanking.
it.
You were
Roast
blanking
me
on
for
the
it.
word riding crop, and you said disciplinary action. But it's so funny because like we both did that same thing with like the bear claws earlier. What's that one heavy weapon? We're such fucking losers. Sorry, go on.
It's true. Oh, hey, this is
Cave?
a cave.
Oh, it's nothing.
Does that guy have any? Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sprite stone. Because that was a guy that I missed that one time. I didn't realize they could vanish.
Cool.
But the competition where it's like they're showing off pigs, like a pig show or something.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, it's part of the competition that you have to look deranged while you're doing it. So it's like you see them and you're like, why do they have that pained expression on their face where they're like, and they're like staring right at the judge. Yeah, it's like, what a weird phenomena. All that, like, have you ever been to like a rodeo? I think I maybe gas up rodeos pretty often. Super great. It's like, what if the fair was actually good?
Yeah.
But they have all sorts of weird animal shows, and I had some friends who used to like do greasing up pigs and stuff.
Oh god, the log roll.
Log roll. Here's a weird, oh god.
Drink the thing, please.
A weird story about my friend who lives... Rip. You can go again if you want. You just kind of went back. But he had a friend, so he lived in the Tri-Cities, which there's a rodeo kind of nearby, and it's kind of, it's like the redneck-ish part of Washington, I guess you would say, like on the eastern side. It's not that redneck, but you know, it's like our redneck area. Mm-hmm. And he had a scientist, like his mom had a friend who was like a scientist or somebody, and they like found a rabbit or something along those lines, and they like taxidermied it, like mummified it, like as a science experiment. Mm-hmm. And then he went to the rodeo and like displayed it because there was like a display, like a Grange display that was like just show off something cool. And he ended up winning and getting like $100 or something, or like he got third place for this mummified rabbit he made. Yeah. But he forgot about it. He left. He never picked up the $100. Recently, and this was when he was like 9 or like 11. Like recently, he got a letter being like, "You have funds, unclaimed funds from the state of Washington." And it was like the $100 and the mummified rabbit that the state had just had in its possession.
It kept the rabbit, like physical rabbit?
Like the exhibit thing, and he was like, what the fuck?
This is misery. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna give it one more go.
Yeah, you just
gotta sneak around these guys.
Not ride down the center.
Literally just like don't even interact. Oh, the second I saw that there were like 10 of these guys that are more powerful, I was like,
fuck that.
Hell. This is hell.
I hate these guys. I hate that move.
Yeah, it's like a call beyond from Bloodborne. Do you remember that shit?
Yes.
Fucking playing through Bloodborne again recently and like fighting Mikolash, the host of the Nightmare. You remember him? The guy who just like runs away from you? Yeah. A hunter is a hunter, even in a dream. And he literally, it's like they tried to concoct, like, oh.
That is a weird glowing bird.
I thought it looked a little weird. Huh. Oh, and there were some times earlier where we heard, like, Spree!
Yeah.
Like, way in the
weird, and there's, like, messages around it.
Yeah. But it's just so funny that they were like, what if there's a boss that's, like, the worst guy ever, and he runs away from you the entire time, and then when you finally corner him, he just spams a call beyond over and over again.
Over and over again.
What a funny, like, you knew they were trying to make him an asshole there. Like, they knew what they were doing.
They knew.
Because Isabel was kind of like, this is like as bad as the Bed of Chaos. And I was like, the Bed of Chaos was like raw meat. Like, they just didn't even finish cooking that shit.
Literally.
But
I think there was a Illusory Wall video on like why it's so bad.
But Mikolash, oh nice, is they knew what they were doing. Yeah. They were like, we got to make the shittiest guy ever, and it's like, you can't help but laugh fighting that guy.
Yeah, Bed of Chaos is just bad and
fucking
puzzle
dreadful.
Boss, and it's just bad. Yeah, that guy is bad for different reasons. Maybe the same annoyance level, but.
Okay, it seems good. It seems like maybe a dragon will ambush me here or something, but that's just a hazard of the job.
That's right.
Comes with the territory.
Jobs.
Dirty
How
jobs.
is that?
You hear that Mike Rowe did every dirty job, and there's nothing like left for him to do.
There's nothing left.
The show had to end because he did all.
He's out of dirty jobs.
No, that's
supposed
actually
to be getting up there in age.
That's actually River Monsters, where the guy caught every.
I did hear that.
Every scientifically significant river monster, and it's like we would have to start doing ocean monsters or something if I were to continue the show.
It's like, I'm out of river monsters, what can you say?
And it's like, he beat fishing.
Yeah,
basically.
really.
Like, every dad in the world looks up to that guy. He caught all the, like, freshwater, asterisk freshwater fish, but, like, still. Man, these things do not pass the vibe check. I'm not.
They're kind of scary. And they just they're like, Your stupid ice thing goes right over their heads.
Yeah, they're moving just enough to dodge it.
Dude, they're kind of like vinegaroons. I don't know what they're...
Fuck did you just say?
It's a type of arachnid.
Cool.
You know the things that Mad-Eye Moody tortures?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a vinegaroon.
What the fuck? We are so... Oh my god, first a disciplinary action and now, but like, that was a good way to explain it.
Yeah. And it's
thought
because
that was
people
just
thought
like
they're
a
just something made up, but
Fantasy crab or spider, yeah.
Whip scorpions is also what they're called, but they aren't
fuck?
scorpions. And their whip shoots out vinegar.
I always learn cool, interesting bug facts with you.
Yeah, they're cool, and you can get them as pets because they're like super low key and they live a while. Like they're kind of just a cool looking bug too.
Yeah.
They have big long claws and
Yeah, they seem like they're kind of tweaking on the scale of locked into tweaking.
totally tweaking. I saw one of my favorite web comics that I saw once is like there's like a little girl or something and she's like playing with toys and like a portal opens and like a boy walks through and he's like, I'm you from the future, you're trans, and she's like, whoa, and then another portal opens up and an older boy walks through and he goes, I'm you guys from the future, you can buy vinegaroons online and have them shipped to you within a week, and they're both like, whoa, and they're looking at the vinegaroon. I was like, that is a good webcomic.
Am I crazy, or does the water just like end at a certain point?
It kind of does just end. It's like they tried to hide it with the fog, but tell.
Flat Earth, real.
So true, by the way. It is real. Have you been watching his new Smiling Friends?
Yeah.
That one where they're like, oh god, it is a flat Earth. We can't tell anybody this.
I wonder if they'll ever bring it up, or I wonder if they'll actually take it to their graves.
I don't know. I trust them with all my secrets.
I don't want to fight that bear. What the fuck is this poop? Is this a poop pile?
Yeah, what is this?
Okay.
What was that? Why was there a poop
Just
pile?
some cool poop.
Little poopage. What is that light?
Huh. Oh.
Gender coffin.
Gender coffin.
Vomit coffin. Vomit coffin.
That King Gizzard?
That's King Giz. That was one where it's like people used to always freak out when I would like mention King Giz, but then I think King Giz, because it went from very popular indie band to just popular band, and I feel like now it's like it isn't as cool to be like, everybody King Giz, he knows King Giz, because King Giz is just popular now.
Yeah, no, when you would like mention it, people would pop off in
Still
the
a
chat.
freaking great band. Listen to King Giz, but they are popular now.
Okay. God, this reeks of Imp Catacomb. Yeah. Okay.
Scorpion River. Vinegaroons. Vomit. I almost bought that record because it like had liquid. It was like real vomit vinyl, and it like
it's one of those
had
ones that
liquid
has-
and
Yeah, juice in it.
I was like, maybe I should have gotten that.
Vomit record. You would think that would make it like spin unevenly or something.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like a what was that movie called? Saltburn, right? Like one that came out this year with the cum bath, and it's like cum is inside.
What?
It's like, oh man, should I get the cum bath?
What goes on in Saltburn?
He licks cum out of a bathtub.
What the fuck?
Spoilers, I guess.
Now this is a movie I gotta see.
You're like, he whipped out his letterbox and put Saltburn on his watch list right away. It was a good movie-ish. I liked it. A little bit of cummage.
Come.
A little bit of cum, but on the record, the limited edition record is made of cum. I had this friend, and she had these weird, because like something that people don't talk about too often is when the Beatles were in their like fan club era, like 62 to 64, they put out so much garbage. Like people are like, there's no Beatles Christmas songs. There is.
There's
They're
albums.
bad, and they're like weird, and nobody cares. But during that time, they also
Oh, fuck. Is that like a giant basilisk?
It's totally a giant. Oh my
just
god, it
eyes.
is. Is it like
Weird.
cursing you over time?
Oh god.
When you're
Kinda looks
being
like
seen
it.
by the eyes?
That sucks, man. They made the basilisks more evil.
Yeah, what the hell?
Wow. I like that it made yeah, it makes like the fucking Hypnotoad sound. What were you saying? I think.
Oh, the Beatles making a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But so she had these like weird fan club records that they would send out to the fan club and stuff that have like images on them. so it's like the normal vinyl, but then instead of just being black, it like has a color image of like the Beatles and stuff, and they sound like shit. It's like they couldn't figure out how to like put an image on it and make it sound good, and so it's like, yikes, it sounds terrible.
Funny. It got ruined
and
by
it's
the
like,
gimmick.
hello, oh, hey, folks, thanks for being subscribed to our OnlyFans. Thanks for the Patreon. I'm John. I'm Ringo. And then they sing a Christmas song or whatever. They sing like, it's like a 45, so they sing like one song.
That's so funny. Every once in a while I see on Facebook, the like conspiracy nutters on Facebook, they eat up yesterday and today.
I saw you comment.
They run so fucking hard with that, because they're just like,
devil shit.
Because there's the big prevailing thing with like a lot of crusty old boomers on Facebook is, you know, every like the phrase that I see thrown around a lot is, it's all of them. That's like a catchphrase or like a rallying
the Hollywood
cry.
elite.
Like literally every person who has been successful making art in the world essentially is like a satanic pedophile doing satanic pedophile rituals. And it just so happens that the Beatles were like fucking around and they were like, Lamau, we're famous now, so we can make an album whose cover is us covered in a bunch of like disfigured or like dissected like baby dolls and like red cuts of meat.
Yeah.
And
weird album cover.
It is very strange.
But it even got owned when it came out.
Yeah, it got recalled because everybody was like, Beatles, this is fucking nauseating. I don't want to look at this. And it's like a best of anyway. It's not even like one of their main albums. But people find they're like, oh, here's this like controversial, like old, like hidden Beatles album cover, and people are like, oh, proof that they're Satan pedophiles. And it's like, man, imagine being a Satan pedophile and just being like, yeah, I'm gonna be like as obvious as fucking possible about
dead
it.
babies on my cover.
I would love to get caught, you know?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I almost tweeted out, last night I randomly woke up and I was like, I guess I'll try and like cook up some weird tweets. And I almost tweeted like my face when I'm the shadow government and I'm leaving a trail of insane breadcrumbs for conspiracy theorists, but they're picking at the wrong ones! But I couldn't like concoct it like quite the right way.
I love that you just set out to make fucked up tweets. That's amazing.
It's like sometimes I'll like have a nightmare or something and I'll wake up and I'll be so weirdly anxious, I just can't go to sleep, and I'm like, I guess I'll just do something to like with my time. So I was like, I'll just like cook up a weird tweet. Gnome post or something.
I do love like, it's so infuriating seeing the smugness of like conspiracy theorists, where it's like, you really think like you're so important that like the elites that are doing all this shit are leaving clues that like only you can find.
You.
Yeah, specifically to mess with you. It's like you're so important that they're going to put themselves at insane risk.
Their entire way of life being thrown away.
Literally their entire scheme could get just ruined by this. But no, it's worth it to mess with people.
Karen from Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I was really scared about the ceiling there. Oh, I see it ended at a certain point. Take it away.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I did that Paul video, I spent a lot of time. Yeah. There wasn't as much, because when I did that Elvis video, I found all sorts of weirdos talking about it.
Yeah.
The Paul video did have dedicated people. Yeah. But I spent a lot of time
Elvis is just like on another level.
The Elvis one was insane.
Yeah. Because you got some like truly deranged, like actual boomers. You know, whereas I feel like, I don't know, what's boomers aren't like the main target audience of the Beatles. What is that, like the silent generation?
Silent generation, yeah. Yeah, I guess they are probably older than boomers, aren't they?
What, bigger than Jesus? A little older than boomers.
Yeah. Elvis one had more, but there was still, oh my god. I did find like a couple like wacky pages. There was like one lady who was like, she wrote a book, you know, like Paul is dead. I heard like all this shit. And she had this page, and anytime people said even something that like remotely like questioned even a little bit, or like, I don't agree with this one point, she'd be like, you're blocked, and kick them off the page. And I was like, wow, damn. But I was thinking about with the Elvis one too, I even quote it, but I'm like, nobody's gonna know this. It's people were talking about that he can shapeshift. That was like a big thing. Yeah. And he's like a lizard man. And so I included, there's a part in the Elvis video where I just flash comments. And one is, why would he shapeshift into bloated? Which is so fucking funny.
I think you've said that to me before.
It's just a funny thing to say.
Why would he shapeshift into bloated?
Because he did kind of get like bloated in his old age. And people are like a genuine, some guys like, I get it, the whole shapeshifting thing, I get that, but why would he get into it and shapeshift into bloated? Good comment. It's YouTube. That was actually on some random YouTube video. But Facebook is a hive mind for that sort of stuff, right? Nest of villainy.
Other explanations are lesser magic, which is the idea that they have to tell you what they're doing in order to do it to you. Or that the elites require you to do pedo-hazing to get in, so they have blackmail for everyone.
What the hell? Honestly, that's, I mean, there's at least some reasoning.
Yeah, not to say that I believe any of that shit, but the blackmail thing, like, that's like, not substantive, but like that's a reason that doesn't sound completely psychotic.
Yeah. Well, and that was, I watched some really interesting, the Nixium documentary. I don't know if you ever talked about that. It's so fucking interesting. And it's about like a cult. Oh shit, I did the exact same thing. But they do a thing where they like elicit blackmail from people to like make sure they can't it's so interesting because it's like the dude who did the documentary is doing it straight-laced because he loved the cult at first. So you are like him, where it's like you're just kind of, oh yeah, like they do cool, like, you know, you're kind of in it too. And then it's him slowly figuring out that it's fucked up, and it's like you figure it out with him as the documentary goes on. Really good documentary and goes to some insane places.
Have you seen Tickled?
Yes, I did see Tickled.
That kind of reminds me of Tickled.
I don't know how, but I did watch that, and that is also an insane documentary.
That's another one where, like, you realize stuff along with the creators of the documentary about, like, this goes a lot deeper than it seemed at first.
Man, I forgot about Tickled. That is a weird one about tickling. And blackmail. It also says blackmail.
Yeah, it's about, like, the world of, like, competitive tickling or something, where people who are, like, super obviously, like, they have some kind of kink.
Like, it's obviously fetish stuff.
But they, like, deny it. They're like, oh, it's just like a competition to see how much you can withstand getting tickled.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a weird fucking documentary.
And it's
Black
like
Knight?
Black Knight Gauntlets.
Excuse me?
Just a Black Knight, I guess. Black Knight Captain.
Ooh.
Hoorah.
Still no skill. Is that like saying if you use this, you're not
yeah,
skilled?
No skill. No skill. Hey, you guys should check out Tickle. That is a good fucking documentary. And also, did you watch Ren Fair? Just came out. People have been talking about Ren Fair. It's by a documentarian I really, really like, and I'm glad people have been popping off about Ren Fair. His name's Lance Erickson. And his stuff is so good and surreal and interesting. I think I figured out about him. Oh, God, where are the eyes? From, I think, YMS did a video on a little piece of heaven about a Florida retirement community.
Yeah.
And that's Lance Erickson, and that was his first one. But he made another really interesting documentary called Sperm World about sperm donors. And then he just did this one on the Ren Fair. Highly recommend checking them out. They're fucking surreal and weird, and it doesn't feel like a real documentary. It feels like a movie. Really good stuff. He's a genius. He went a little far with Ren Fair with kind of putting in bits to continue, like...
Oh, yeah.
Like, at one point he dressed up as like a dragon, and he's like, you gotta sell the fair, and you're like, well, that didn't happen, but I don't mind.
Yeah, where are the eyes? I didn't even realize what you were, like, saying. Oh, rolling worked?
Or just moved me just fast enough. I have no idea where they were.
Huh. I'm wondering, like, is that just curse?
I think it is. Or is it the one that like makes the spikes come out of it?
Because that's Death Blight.
I bet it's Death Blight.
I think, like, there were basilisks that afflict you with Death Blight, but I feel like that insignia is just curse. Maybe I'm crazy. The Death Blight did have, like, spikes, and that is, like, a spiky thing.
Yeah.
No, I think curse was, like, a skull. Wait, it said, no, you don't have the right head. So, do have the right. So, therefore, damn. Oh, I see. that guy that said mimicry and then bridge. You can. Oh, watch out. He said they're moving. They're moving. They're moving. They're moving.
What the fuck?
You can use the mimic veil where you disguise yourself as an object to avoid curse buildup.
Oh, okay.
I guess because you're not like a real thing. You're an object.
The eyes are bouncing around.
Like the damn Bloody Baron in the Harry Potter PC games.
Yeah. Look at this
Can you kill this
corny
thing?
ass.
Okay, well, I guess you just gotta move on. Wild.
Bloody Baron. Oh, here they. Oh, that's one of these guys. Yep.
But careful, Tigtone. The eyes are coming around the corner. Shoot it right into his little hole. Nice. Boom, it clogs him up.
Oh, he lived. No, he died. They will even fight snakes.
They will even fight snakes. Oh my god, what?
Iconic line.
It's so sad that it's so impossible to show someone Tigtone. Because I feel like you have to like discover it and like you have to get all the like dice rolls in your brain correct to like enjoy it.
Yep.
Or else you're just gonna be like, this is the worst, least funny thing I've ever seen. That's a giant one.
Big one. Yeah, that's because I even showed it to my friend recently, and she had tried to watch it, and she was like, "But it's so ugly," and I'm like, "It is
unbelievably
very
ugly show." Yeah,
it is an ugly animation style, and I think that's like the point.
Yeah.
That is another Red Letter Media showed that to me. That is, I found that from Red Letter Media.
And well, Mike Stoklaus does voice acting in
Yep.
the original. He's Beefankle, not barber, the blacksmith.
The blacksmith. Yeah, before, because that was our friend Wallace. They were talking about is ripped and hot and married now. He, we used to check for, because way back in the day they announced there's going to be more Tigtone episodes.
And for such a long period of time, there was nothing.
We would check like every week, being like, is there more Tigtone? Is there more Tigtone? And we found it from the OG Red Letter Media website, like before they were on YouTube.
Ooh. Right, it did used to just be a website.
Oh God.
There's some guys. Yeah, I guess it is just curse or death flight. I don't know if the ice spear
Yeah, it's the play here.
is the play. Try beating to a pulp. Ah, get out of there, get out of there. Okay.
Okay, they're gone. Okay, little panic moment. We lived.
The big fucking item here. Cool.
Great Bose Glovewort. Yeah, it's been fun watching the success of Red Letter Media, because they're one of the few that like we've really been
popped
watching
off.
since the before times here. And they have popped off. And it's weird to see, even like Jay will tweet stuff, and I'm like, yay, like it's fun to see people like interacting with his tweets. I don't know why I find that fun, but just I feel like I've just been with them for so fucking long. And I didn't realize that like, I don't know how I heard about this, but apparently like Edgar or, fuck, I always forget his name. Shaun of the Dead, what is his actual name?
Oh, Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg. Apparently he was like the person who found Red Letter Media and like brought them into the now.
Really?
Like for the first Plinkett review or something, he like found them and posted about it. And I was like, huh, I didn't know that. Whoa.
Yeah, isn't this where you came from, or is it different?
I think this is different.
Okay. I'm glad that it's only if you're in front of the eyes. Oh, be careful. What? Okay.
I'm cooking.
I just sometimes I don't give you the benefit of the doubt, and I think you've just gone like brain dead, and I'm like, he's just walking off the side. What is he doing?
I fucking lost it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm glad this cave has a weird gimmick. At
Yeah,
least.
weird curse frogs.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. This is classic.
Praise the checkpoint. Then praise the checkpoint, then praise the message, baby.
Praise the message. Okay.
Isabel can't stop saying, Hunter is a hunter, even in a dream.
I tried for so long because he kind of sounds like Wallace.
Yeah. He even kind of looks like
animate
Wallace. Yeah.
But the model was really bad, and I was like, I don't want to like.
Oh, yeah. Another one of these.
Is this the same fucking guy?
Literally the same damn guy with the same name. Size of Limgrave, my ass.
Yeah.
Like, it's so. I was looking at like just comparing the maps, and it's just like a lie. It's just like blatantly wrong. Even if you don't take the like layeredness into account, it's just so untrue.
Oh, I'm not a scan.
Oh.
Oh no!
Hit him with the thorn armor.
Okay, should be doable, I think.
Yeah.
Death Knight, it is just the same guy.
Roger Ebert posted about Red Letter Media before he passed, like in a good way.
Yeah, that's the thing is with him, it's like kind of. I think he likes. I bet he would like Red Letter Media.
Yeah.
But it's like some like video games. And the last thing he posted about boobs, which kind of rules.
Yeah. I think I have a lot of respect for Roger Ebert.
Yeah, me too.
I think a lot of great critics, like, sometimes kind of sound a little crazy, and like that's because they're like passionate about what they do and they actually give a shit, and they're like, you know, they've seen such a wide body of work that sometimes, you know, sometimes it gives them a little bit of brain worms, a little bit of RFK Jr. brain worms, but that's fine.
Well, in Ebert's case, it was neck, jaw worms, throat cancer.
Whoa.
Put me on the cross.
Whoa. Put me on the cross.
Just put me on the
Literally
cross.
just crucify me at this point.
Throat worms.
I thought you were gonna make a joke about Siskel getting like brain cancer.
Oh, did he get brain cancer?
He did.
See, he died from that, whereas Ebert cruised on through, and then he had to have his robot voice.
Yeah. Oh, cool lag.
What the hell?
I blame lag.
Yeah,
I blame lag.
Oh, it even has.
Yeah, another
Dude
one
in
of
the
these.
back.
Oh, shoe on the
Shoe's
wheel
running.
for today.
Shoe on the wheel. Where will he roll?
I wonder if you're parryable. Oh, that's the catalyst. That's the catalytic converter.
Oh, nice.
Remember that? Backstab? Please? Fuck. I got the like failed backstab animation. Oh, he healed off of that. I was like, I've done no damage to him.
Oh, off. That's right. He like
The
sucks your
grab
life.
heals.
That's right.
Yeah. Sucks you off.
He sucks you right off.
And we're gonna beat his dick off.
Punch it off.
Punch his guts off. Good thing it's telegraphed with lightning.
Yeah, that's all good should be.
Oh, okay. Maybe you gotta jump that. I feel like you did that move before. Okay.
Those are putting in work.
Is a hunter, even in a dream. Shoe's putting in work right about now.
He's keeping his computer afloat. His power from
Yeah.
that wheel is charging. That's why there was lag. That was when she was taking a breather. And don't worry, he will be whipped for it. He will be punished.
One of the things in Fallen Aces is like you can pick up like just about anything, like I said. And there's like little like pigeons and like rats and shit running around, and you can pick them up and like hold them in your hand, and it's adorable. And you can throw them at goons.
Eat rat.
Oh no, please.
Oh, rats.
Rats. Fuck. That was foolish. Oh god. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm gonna take one to go.
Hey, go for it.
Roger Ebert didn't like Starship Troopers, right? Maybe. I mean, Roger Ebert
Probably.
has had a litany of controversial movie opinions.
Yeah.
But that's. I've actually watched like an insane amount of that, like, you know, Siskel and Ebert at the movies, and part of what I really love about that, and I think this is like just the way it should work with critics. Like, I kind of hate this idea of like the generic critic, where they just are like trying to review something for everyone, basically.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess even like Roger Ebert kind of sometimes was guilty of being like, oh, you know, I didn't personally enjoy this movie, but I think kids would like it or something. Oh, shoot, come on, pick up the pace, dude. Oh god, fuck this. Oh god, panicking so hard. I enjoyed the idea of like a reviewer having just an actual like fucking voice, and just going into a review being like, oh, I know what this reviewer is like. I know that, you know, here's the way I do or don't typically align with their opinions, and I can make a judgment for myself based on what they said, rather than them just like telling me this is good, this is bad, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you know, Roger Ebert found this thing appalling, but I normally think his opinions are kind of laughable, so like, maybe I'll still like it, and you know,
fine.
That's why he's got Siskel to bounce off too.
It's like everything the critical drinker doesn't like, you can assume is probably good. You know, I think usually I agreed with Ebert's. Usually. I mean, he always had bad ones, but everybody has bad ones.
He was quite, yeah. It's like, name somebody who doesn't have a bad take.
Especially
about,
when
like,
you're
a
reviewing
movie.
like a billion movies, it's like, you're gonna be wrong, or like just not like a few.
I've learned so much about like nonsense, like slop 70s movies and like 80s movies that I've just never heard of in my entire life.
Yeah, they're just like long since gone.
Oh, wow. Fuck, alright, you take it away. This guy's toast. This guy's toast.
It's toast. Well, it's like, I talk about like YMS, and I think the reason why is because, actually, I think he's also matured a lot from his original channel.
Yeah.
But he and I almost always have very similar movie opinions.
Yeah.
Like, if he likes something, almost always I'm gonna like it too. Except for Poor Things, I think he gave a 10. I fucking hated Poor Thing.
And that's such a great thing to have too, is
Yeah.
like, instead of, oh, you know, here's this like content aggregation site that has like one reviewer who just reviews like everything, it's like, oh, you know, you find a reviewer whose opinions you align with. I feel the same way about, and this is like kind of cringe maybe, Yahtzee Croshaw, the zero punctuation guy. He just, like, him and I, like, our opinions are just so similar on video games that I just trust him at this point. And it's like, man, it's nice being able to like trust the opinion of a reviewer, because you know that you're going to feel the same way about a lot of games. And then when you disagree on something, it's like you can sort of, I don't know, use your brain and be like, oh, it sounds like I would like this thing even though they didn't like it or whatever.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Something that's kind of nice about like that sort of vibe too, like with YMS, is it's like, if he goes like, I really like this movie, I don't have to look up anything else about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know that I'd probably like it.
Yeah,
It's like,
you
I'm
don't
not
need
gonna
a
watch a
plot
trailer.
synopsis.
So because I'll say like, oh, people I trust said the movie was good, and I'm like, okay, then usually I don't even bother with trailers or anything now.
I'll
And
just
it's
watch
like,
it, yeah.
People are like, what do you mean, people you? And I'm like, I don't know, like, YMS. Shit, I almost said I'm gonna take another one. Or Cinema Joe. He's kind of a new up-and-coming one. I really like Cinema Joe. He's a TikTok guy. He's just a funny guy. I like Cinema Joe. Hey, Cinema Joe, put me on your movie podcast.
Yeah.
I know Cinema Joe's a huge fan of Lark and Souls.
Yeah, he's been watching avidly. He's in the chat, look.
Oh my god, Cinema Joe! Hi.
Somebody did just say Cinema Joe Biden.
That's right, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Cinema Joe Biden. Kind of a weird way to pronounce Skibbity, but okay.
Somebody said they feel that way about like my tastes. That's very validating. Thank you.
I'm gonna take one more.
Yeah, take another.
Yeah, I think there's an art to it, and it's for that reason too. It's like if you're like, they give it a good review, and it's like, then I'll just go in.
I trust them. Yeah.
It's like, cause I like Fantano's takes, but he and I don't agree nearly as often as like I agree with like YMS.
Yeah.
Like usually if he yellow shirts a review, I'll be like, I will probably think that means it's like above a 7. He wears a yellow shirt in the thumbnail, so you can just know that he that he liked
That's
it.
wild.
Yeah, so you don't even have to review it. You can listen to it.
What is the basis for that rule?
I don't know where that came
There must
from.
be a backstory to that, right?
The yellow
Oh my
flannel.
God.
I don't know. And so he wears if an album sucks ass, he wears a red flannel in the thumbnail.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and so sometimes he'll mix it up with like a blue one. You're like, I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. But I don't always agree with him. Usually, I don't know. Sometimes he will like an album, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Clark's got this down to a fucking science.
This is how I
He's
use these.
only seeing code right now.
I'm matrix pilled.
Jesus.
Oh,
Oh,
what the hell?
oh no stagger.
Oh no!
Oh, the spin from the spell staggered him. It's a pretty weak move, comparatively. Nice. Just watch out for the grab. Wah! Yeah, when YMS, Hausu and Under the Silver Lake, both great movies, both recommendations from him where he basically said, they're incredible, just watch them.
Watch them, yeah.
And like vaguely described them, and I was like, that sounds amazing. And then I watched them and I was like, that was amazing. Thank you, YMS Adam. Holy shit, he's cracked.
And yeah, whoa!
You got him, you got him.
Yeah, and he has definitely matured, because especially his earlier videos, he kind of has that like angry gamer rant. Ooh, that could be good.
Yeah.
Rant kind of thing, but it's like he doesn't really do that anymore.
Still to a certain
To a
degree,
certain
I think.
extent.
I kind of, something is very like aggravating to me about that, like, the old fingers, yeah, there's a finger there. Something's very aggravating about like reviewing things just to shit on them. I just feel like it's very unproductive.
Yeah.
Because the people who enjoy that thing are not going to be like swayed by you criticizing it, and the people who already know it's shit
Yeah. It's kind of just like a done strategy too, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, we've done it. Angry Video Game Nerd did it.
Oh, there's a
Talk to
ghost
this
seat.
guy? Yeah. Hello. But yeah, he's better now. he just does better things. I think that's even my favorite movie of all time, Synecdoche, New York. I think that was a...
Yeah. He did like a
YMS original.
9-part review that never got finished.
Yeah, it's like a 9-part review, and he's only like a third of the way through the movie. And he always says, I think he has like arthritis or something that makes it hard for him to do a lot of editing, because he'll always say like they're in progress, but it's never
Yeah.
finished.
I mean, he used to just end every video by saying Synecdoche, New York.
Coming.
Like every single time. Check out those graves down there. That seems
Intriguing.
a nice home, I guess.
Oh, and I assume these guys are just pointing towards that cave. Yeah, I think they probably are. They don't like light up or anything like that, do they?
No, I mean they in the main game they do, but here they seem to just like put a bunch of them in a row.
Ow. Not the bolus. Alright, you know.
Not the bolus?
Not like the little like flaily ball
Oh.
thing. A bolus.
A morning star.
That's fun. Like,
Big
Okay.
bugs.
oh, just scorpion.
What did you say they were called?
Vinegaroon
Vinegaroon.
with the scorpion.
Sounds like a fucking Dr. Seuss creation.
Yeah, it's because they shoot like a light acid out of their tail. So we were like, it's vinegar.
Oh.
Say it's
Oh.
strewn excrement.
Dung. We must just say dung. Dung.
Yep, you called it. Offer done. Yay, the poop pile.
Poop!
Yay, poop pile.
So funny!
Love me some poop pile. Excrement. Oh, there's more. That was
Delightful.
oh, another big bear.
Yeah, I kind of just I gave that guy a wide berth.
A bear.
My goodness gracious, we've hit peak comedy.
Everybody loves to be a comedian.
We need to be done in like half an hour, by the way. I saw the clock and I thought it said like
Damn.
8:36, and I was like, "Arrgh!" But
Okay, can wrap up
yeah,
here.
I gotta go pick up Isabel from Wake.
From Wake.
From Woke.
That's
Shoot.
jobs nowadays. Woke. She has pronouns and pink hair. I love pronouns as a joke.
Yeah.
Like I love just saying like it's because of pronouns.
Now drop and give me 20 pronouns.
Like damn, can't get anything done now because of pronouns.
It truly is one of the most like nothing complaints because like constantly people like make themselves the target of ridicule by saying like, oh, everyone has pronouns now. It's like they always did. And like wasn't there some fuck ass like ruling in like Minnesota or
I think
some
it was
shit?
Idaho,
where it's like they're banning pronouns and it's like literally what does that mean?
and it's like nobody's gonna enforce
we
it.
use them
and the teachers
constantly
don't care.
in everyday speech. Just say you want to ban like trans youth.
That's like the
basically.
yeah. It's
just
not gonna
come out
happen.
and say you're evil.
I saw it and I was like, it will just never ever happen.
That's not possible.
This is not going to occur. Give up. Well, it's like how like Oklahoma, like their like board of education director is like the libs of TikTok girl.
Yeah.
Who like lives in New York and has like never been to Oklahoma.
I can't believe you fucking did that. I can't believe you fucking did that. Shoo. He didn't mean that, okay? Keep running in the wheel, please. No! You!
Okay. Okay, I think we explored that area.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff seemed kind of empty.
Yeah. Question is, was there like a horse?
Coming around the corner to a horse?
A horse like blowy?
You lost me. A horse. Oh, a spirit spring jump. Oh man. Oh my. Just the things that were racing through my head when you said a horse blowy
Hey, you
blowy.
wanna go out
Horse
to
you
the
want
old
boing boing.
McDonald's farm? Little horse blowy. Horse you want boing. That shit, like the world of like stud breeding and horse breeding, weird shit. Sort of a sequitur.
I'm thinking it's more like a secretariat.
Nice.
I saw. I don't even. There's no reason for me to say this, but I'm gonna say it.
Uh-oh.
I saw a video, and this was like in the same vein as like the dude shoving a mason jar up his ass, where it's like some like live leaks ass video, but it's something that just like haunts me ever since I saw it, and maybe somebody in chat knows what I'm talking about. But it was just like this dude in like a stable with a horse, and he like bends over, and the horse just like instantly gets up and like mounts him and like rams its dick up his ass.
Okay.
See that might have been on like 4chan or something in like 2016, and it's like now, great, I'm just haunted with that image forever.
You've fucking seen it, now you're ruined. Well, it's like, there's some town like Aberdeen or whatever.
In Snoqualmie, I believe.
Snoqualmie.
There was a guy who like got like crushed. He like died.
Yeah, he died.
Mr. Hands. People are talking about it. Mr. Hands.
Mr. Hands.
That video isn't Mr. Hands, is it? Oh God, maybe I saw Mr. Hands.
You see Mr. Hands? Is that the name of the horse?
I think it's the name of the guy.
Okay.
Rest in peace. God rest his soul.
Yeah, but now there's like one town where there's just a law where it's like, don't fuck horses.
Don't fuck horses, idiot.
Idiot. Classic. Did you ever know? Do you know what? Here's another like sort of secretariat. Do you know cribbing? Do you know what cribbing is? Here's a weird thing.
No.
It's when a horse puts its teeth onto like a fence and like bites down and like pulls backwards so it like opens its airway kind of, and then it like goes and like hyperventilates itself. And it's like addicting for horses.
What the fuck?
Once they figure out they can do it, they don't stop. And it's like not necessarily bad, but it's like that's all they want to do.
Huh.
And it's called cribbing. I read all about this once and I was like,
MTV Cribs.
MTV Cribs.
I say we go and try to fight one of the bosses that we like abandoned, like the hippopotamus
Yeah, the hippo
or something.
is what I was thinking. Let's try the hippo.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? Oh, this might actually be something. Wait a fucking minute, dude. Oh, the blood stains.
Lots of blood stains. That's a good sign.
I think maybe it could be done.
It's a little jank.
Yes.
Oh.
Up.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Well,
First off,
what are you waiting for? Up. Well, we're waiting. What is that, Caddyshack?
Caddyshack, I think.
All right. All right. Let's go do something. As your lawyer, I would advise you to stop talking. Okay.
That's your lawyer.
Sucks that we don't have this last map fragment, and it doesn't. I don't even really see the way to get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Someday.
And we still have to find whatever that church is for to suck on the thingy.
Yeah. It might be something to do with the Saint Trina NPC. We just haven't figured it out yet.
Forgot about that.
Okay.
Oh, you went right
Go.
there. I was like, I don't remember where it is. Ew.
All right, controversial decision. I'm bringing out the Mimic Tear.
I like the meaty inside of the pot you see for like a couple frames.
Yeah. Oh, God. That really felt like a pretty decent dodge, but
That should
okay.
hurt him too, I think. Why is that not a mechanic more? Like he's slamming his
Slamming
own
his
jaw.
head on the ground. Yeah. Please just let me go somewhere besides that shitty corner.
Go again.
Okay, I'll go again.
Yeah, it's that we were rolling through him with that first move. I don't know. I mean, that's like decent damage for doing nothing.
Mimic Tear
Yeah.
was doing that. I'm gonna try just not summoning Mimic Tear. I saw somebody post on Twitter saying like it feels like every single boss in the DLC has like a fuck you move for if you try to summon at the beginning of the fight. So maybe I just will try simply not. Ow. Well, now I'm in the exact same shitty little corner. God damn it. Oh, this sucks.
First off, try sitting.
Whoa, Pickle. Pickle ahead. Oh, that's AoE.
Oh, how fucked up they would feel like. That is not a hippo.
Literally, what am I supposed to do there?
I do not know.
Rolling is like the only thing that gets through grabs. Maybe just like sprint to the side. Ow. Ow, okay, you go.
I'll give it a go. Beady eyes, beady hippo eyes.
This thing just, I've only fought it like 5 times, but I think I fucking hate this boss.
Yeah,
it's just one of those ones that just never lets up. Like, at least the guy that we were fighting last stream is sometimes not directly in front of you and attacking you.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, it just feels like it's just never not facing you and hitting you. There you go, nice.
Okay, I think that was dodging that. Oh no.
It might be weak to ice. Kind of seems that way. What is that? They dusted off the stanky old like Erdtree avatar music for this fight too. Like a new unique guy.
Like, we don't want to do the hippo music.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, I think we saw this thing in the trailer actually, with all the spikes.
It just has spikes now?
That's so cool, actually.
What the hell?
Wait, I like this thing now. Wait, don't kill it, it's a friend.
Boo.
You are kicking its ass.
I'm actually kicking its ass.
Man, it's barbed spikes too, you know, those things hurt like a bitch. Okay, well, having its attention directed elsewhere is amazing. Oh, I think it was grabbing the Mimic Tier. It kind of, like... I know that everyone will say this is cope. It unironically feels like the difficulty of the bosses in these games is, like, designed with the consideration of, oh,
no,
is it gonna die after? Oh my god. So what happens?
Yeah!
Holy shit, Mimic Tier the goat.
Yo, thank you, Gaz Gaiagine.
And we got 2 Erdtree fragments.
Oh my god.
Shu, please. It really feels as though the difficulty of the bosses in the base game and the DLC really considers the fact that, like, most people will be using summons. I know everyone's gonna say, no, you guys suck and that's cope.
Yeah.
But, like...
I mean, that was kind of a joke with that.
Yeah, look how close these bonfires are. Yeah.
That was almost too easy, where I kind of wish I had tried it a couple times without it.
Mm-hmm. But, like, it also feels like the way that these bosses put pressure on you, it's like, when we were fighting that last guy in the last stream, it was like, if you don't have a summon, like, I know you can do it, like, I know it's possible, but, like...
No break.
There's just no, like, time to hit the boss if they're constantly focusing on you, you know?
Yeah.
Or at least that's how it feels.
It's like they're too close. It's like they're so up in your face.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like there's not any breathing room. Uh-oh.
I know the intentionality of the design of the spirit summons in this game is, like, the most hotly debated topic. Okay. Well,
survived the hippo, died to Guy.
I know it's a hotly debated topic, but I do think, like, they thought a lot of people were going to use those.
Yeah.
Especially because, like...
so many of them.
Yeah, they're everywhere. It seems like such a major part of the game. I think, like, the people who say, like, oh, you're cheating if you're using those are, like, a dying breed at this point, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of like early game, I want to be cooler than everybody else kind of vibe.
Fuck you, Riddler. That guy just gives
Must have been
zero
shits. His friend died and he was, like, just depressed.
More than my job's worth. Yeah, we're getting up for this. One of the reasons I looked at the clock, by the way,
we're getting close,
is because it's just because I heard Shu on the wheel. Usually at, like, right around 8 o'clock, he starts running on the wheel, which I just think is adorable that he has like such a good internal clock. He just doesn't use it for anything besides, like, eating and going on the wheel.
Exercise. That's my girlfriend has a horse, or, like, her family has a horse, like, very nice. But it's like she also, like, it's like daylight savings happens and she's furious that you aren't feeding her at exactly. It's like she's like the most time-oriented animal.
Yeah.
She knows exactly when she should be fed.
Punctual horse.
And you can hear her because she, like, calls up to the house like, hello.
Yeah, cats are the same way. I think.
2 minutes late.
Where they get in the habit of getting fed at a certain time, and if you break that pattern, then they're just like, fuck you. You want me to starve. Yeah.
I'm gonna eat the shit out of your body when you die.
Eat the shit out of your body. I'm gonna scoop it out of your asshole. Oh, this guy's got cool twin blades. Forget what I just said, by the way. Oh, that's a ledge. Wow, he pointed and laughed at me. I'm going again.
Yeah, go again.
Just because you pointed and laughed.
Yeah, my girlfriend just got a cat too, who, of course, adorable, wonderful cat, but he's, like, missing a few teeth, and so he has the derpiest, like, you startle him when he's looking out the window, he looks at you and he's like, and his, like, eyes are all big and lopsided, and his tongue is, like, out, and you're like, oh, you're such a cute little baby.
I love old cats. They're so cute.
There's this one cat on TikTok I really like, I think his name's Sherlock, and he has the most slack-jawed, no brain cell expression all the time. Like, his eyes are just huge. Like, it must hurt to be him and, like, look around. And then he, like, sucks the shit out of his tail every day. And it's like, it goes so deep in his throat. Like, it'll be like, they'll be pulling it out and it's like sopping wet, like a cartoon handkerchief rope.
That's so funny. Like a magic trick.
Yeah, literally. You're like, how much of that fucking tail did he have in his mouth? I recommend Sherlock on TikTok.
I love when animals eat something they shouldn't, and, like, they just have no self-preservation instinct in that aspect, so they just keep going. It's like, as long as it's not, like, a brightly colored like poison dart frog, like I have no evolutionary like indicator that this is anything but a good thing. So they just go for it.
Snakes can die from eating their own tail.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen like fucked up videos. Maybe that's kind of what I was thinking of actually.
And yeah, if you own a snake with that, you have to like grease. You put something that makes them like wow, like spit it out.
Yeah, you put fucking Nintendo Switch cartridge juice in their mouth and it makes them yak. Yeah.
Yeah, I made it was a little while. We haven't done one in a while but my one friends, they always did these drink talk learns where you would like put a presentation together and then you would like talk about it and everyone would drink, kind of like a sort of educational thing. And I did one once about Ouroboros.
Oh.
Off the edge.
Okay, you take it away.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of weird Ouroboros stuff in nature, and I talked about snakes eating their tail, and there's like one type of lizard, like spiny lizard, that when it gets threatened, it turns into a little ball.
Huh.
And there's a bunch of weird ass, like, do you know how like starfish, like there's a lot of like weird aquatic animals which practically break our rules about what animals are, because they like are an animal for a little bit, and then they're like, never mind, I'm a plant now.
Yeah, now I'm a polyp or whatever.
So there's a bunch that like are a little animal for a little while, and they're like, now I'm gonna like root myself into a rock, eat most of my body, and become plant.
So based, honestly.
Oh damn! All right, little guys. Yeah, and scientists are kind of like, let's just not talk about them, because like they are.
It's a forbidden topic.
Oh
damn.
Shit.
Well.
Oh, there goes the hippo souls.
Whatever.
They
barely matter. I feel.
Yeah, it's like
I feel that runes really barely matter.
I feel like in Dark Souls, I was definitely like, oh, but me it's just because we've leveled up so many times. Like, maybe you get one level off that, but it's like we'll get that so fast again.
Oh my god. My sister just sent me a picture of the doggy on the paddleboard.
Oh, he's cute!
And he's got his own little personal flotation device, too.
I love his little mustache. I love wiener dogs. That was the one thing my first girlfriend that, like, we traded. I took away, they used to always called wiener dogs schmubbins for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And I still call them schmubbins. And then me and my friend Chris used to get farm-cut shredded cheese, and that's what we'd always get. And one of the last times I talked to her, fuck me.
Oh.
She was like, my mom still only gets farm-style cut shredded cheese. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, no, he's fucking adorable. He's got,
He's a baby!
Yeah, did you ever play Pikmin 4?
No, but I know about the little dog.
The little dog, he has, like, Ochi eyes.
Ochi eyes.
He does the Ochi stare and gives you the little side eye.
No, I should play Pikmin 4. My Switch just kind of broke one day, and I just never really bothered to fix it. It just doesn't turn on anymore. It was when I was going to New Zealand, I was like, I don't know what game I had on there last, but I was like, oh man, I'm gonna like grind it out and like beat it. Pokemon or, I don't know, but I was like, I can't wait. And then it was just like, broken. Oh, Ochi!
Everybody's using the emote. I forgot we even had that.
Yeah, the game looked fun. I watched you play a fair amount of it.
It was very fun, yeah. It was kind of poggers. Cool.
I almost just did that again. And I like that like feng shui verb or whatever.
Dandori.
Dandori.
Yeah.
It's just a good word to have, I feel like. Dandori.
Yeah, at one point I told my mom, I was like, oh, you know, I learned about Dandori. And it was honestly like, my mom is, you know, a very kind person and is usually very receptive to, I'm taking it away.
Oh my god.
I'm pointing and laughing.
Oh my god.
She's usually very kind and stuff, but I told her about Dandori and she was like, okay. I don't think it had the impact that I thought it would have. I was like, oh, new feng shui just dropped.
Dandori, I feel like it's a good term. Well, I was talking to Bird or somebody, and they were talking about, I don't remember what game it was. Some game, and when they got bored of it, they were like, but now the fun of it for me is doing like Dandori, like just being the most efficient possible for this game that wasn't Pikmin, where it didn't explicitly like require it, but it's like that was just sort of the fun. Like you can still have fun of it by just making everything super efficient. And I was like, yeah, I get that.
Oh yeah.
Smart weapon.
I mean, that was something fun to do in like Pikmin 1 and 2, even before they started explicitly remarking on it. I'm gonna try this path again, even though there was a guy that beat my fucking ass in here.
Dandori.
Was it? No.
I think it was.
Oh, someone's coming.
It's gonna be
Come
me.
here, baby. Come here, baby.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Had a
that
long
was-
wind up, but instantly put him down.
Yeah. Right. You.
Oh.
Damn.
we both, I think our brain hit the same synapse at the same time. We both went, fire pot. And here's my exact progression. You could try Kukiring the other one. Then I remember we don't have Kukiri, we had fire pot, and I said, just through the fire pot.
It'll hit both of them. That guy
He was like,
fucking dumb. He was
seeing his friend die.
Literally struck dumb by it.
Struck dumb.
Main gauche. Wow. So gauche. Alright.
So gauche.
We get a weapon called the passe. Shrek is passe.
Check is passe.
Okay.
Gauche, so chic. I learned about gauche and chic at the same time. Like, great.
I learned about Sheik when I played Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Was that good?
Yeah, but didn't you not learn about her in Ocarina of Time first?
No, I didn't play Ocarina.
Oh, you didn't play Ocarina of Time
I played
yet?
Brawl before Ocarina.
I think I played Ocarina before that. But I did learn about Zero Suit Samus in the trophy room from Brawl.
Then you're like,
My mom did. That's probably an anecdote I've told before, but my mom came in once when my brother and I were playing Oh, nice. A man learns. We were playing Subspace Emissary, and Zero Suit Samus is just like in it at one point.
Yeah.
And Mom was like, "Did Dad get you this game?"
oh. Ba, 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 ba. I'm just gonna run.
Yeah, geez. This area is horrible for fighting that guy.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder
Who's
what's
that guy with a lance? Oh, is it Big Bow? Shadow Realm.
Oh, he broke the
Shooting.
spears. Is something gonna drop down and kill me? Proof pickled liver. Yeah, same, bestie. That's so true. Oh, this is a loading screen.
Oh, yes, it is.
The boats
Oh,
with big dumbbells.
Yeah, wait, what's up with these? Can't lift those dumbbells, you little imps.
Oh god.
Have you been watching Adventure Time?
We kind of. Oh, okay.
I went like 8 times.
We kind of fell off. We started watching other things and got distracted. But what's
I was just gonna say, once again, a non sequitur. Andy Milonakis is in it randomly. Do you see Nepter, the little weird?
Yeah,
that's Andy Milonakis.
What?
And later, so he's only in like that one episode, but later in the show, they
He
just
does come
start
back,
bringing
yeah.
everybody back, and so he becomes a much more recurring character, and it's Andy Milonakis.
Remember there was one episode where BMO was doing like a film noir type thing,
Oh yeah, that was sweet.
and Nepter got like fucked over hardcore from BMO's incompetence. Oh, the silly misadventures they go on. They should make Misadventure Time.
Whoa.
Oh my god, they did. It's called Fiona and
It's
Cake.
called Fiona and Cake,
Because Miss.
which
is
I'm also
gender.
watching.
LMAO.
LMAO, misgendered. Well, that would be my drag queen name.
Misgender.
Am I cooking right now? Is
Ah! Okay.
You're in a
this
new
is
area.
a new place.
it defenestrated.
Fuck you. I
It's also
hate these
8:30.
nights. Yeah.
Gonna go play. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this or say anything about this, but I am playing Valve's new game right now.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I know a guy, like a TF2 guy. His name's Uncle Dane. And,
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with
yeah.
his work.
He gave me a pass, so I'm in this game, which I don't think I'm
Wow.
allowed to talk about it too much, but it's very fun. I think it's fun.
Huh.
And he actually, I don't know if he got booted out supposedly of the thing. So see ya, Dane.
Huh.
Yeah, there is probably a million drag queens named Misgender. But hey, I thought I was cooking. Misgender. Fuck. I'll never be a drag queen.
Oh thank God. Fuck those guys.
Hey, Black Knight
Knight,
Helm.
they're just called Black Knights. That's so wild. Oh, there's a bunch of these little black dudes huddled around here.
Black Knights.
Talisman of Stow. Uses poise after using a flask of tears. Okay. Again, for how long?
For how long? Cliff? This is like a teenage Erdtree. You saw that
Yeah,
baby
it's a
one?
teeny bopper.
A teeny bopper Erdtree.
Like how we saw a little teeny raccoon outside. Why is it always material? Yeah. That's true. Based.
So based.
Okay, well, seems like this just loops around. Maybe we should call it for today. I need to leave at like 8:45.
Okay. Wait till you die or whatever.
Yeah, wait until I die. Oh.
The day I die, where will we be? Good song by The National. Great drum line. It's one of the random songs. My brother doesn't really listen to music, but every once in a while he's like, you know that song that's really good that you showed me? And I'm like, no. And then recently he was like, Day I Die by The National. I was like, ha.
Oh, The National, Exile Vilify.
Exile Vilify. But that is a good song, but what a weird choice for you to like.
Yeah, weird. Fuck you, buddy.
Ow.
I enjoy that with this pot hat. They were just like clipping issues.
Who cares?
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a
Like they were so right for that.
Who cares?
Smithing stone 1 times 4.
We probably have so many. Might as well start leveling up every weapon we've ever had.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I've been doing. We got a lot of fucking habada-hoo. +9, and you know some of them only go up to +10. So +9, +24, +24, +9, 24, 9, 9. Yeah. Motherfucking Milady, 24. Rusted Anchor, my beloved.
The beloved,
Ring
25.
Finger, my beloved.
Oh
Jesus
yeah, what was
Wheel.
the new? We just got something new that looked maybe okay.
This?
No. It's Dragon something.
Let's see here.
It was a sword. What was that? Oh, English. Am I tripping? I thought we got something. Ah, there.
Knight's Long Shaft.
Yeah.
Long Haft. Sorry.
Faith D. Another Faith one.
18.
What is it? I'm gonna kill you, Miyazaki-wise, with your faith-based weapons.
I call them Faith Cringe weapons. Ooh.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and oh, that actually affected there? What? That was weird.
That was weird. Okay, I think I see how this connects too. I think that.
Oh.
What's that smell? Ass. You see that like weird Clash of Clans ad where he's like shoving the goblins in the cannon?
No.
I think it's Clash of Clans or one of those like mobile games, and he's like shoving all these goblins in a cannon, and like then if you like way slow it down, he's like really slow motion. He's shoving a goblin in a cannon, and there's another goblin's ass like right in front of the second goblin, and the second goblin like licks his lips and like goes in, and it's like, what the fuck were they doing?
What do they mean by this?
What do they mean by this? And it's like, it's blatant, man. It's like, all you gotta do is slow it down, and you're like, holy fuck, he's going in. And it's like, you can see his eyes, he goes like...
Clash of Clans, like, that's risky. You're making stuff for little Beppy.
Yeah.
Ruin your monetization. Oh, hello.
It's like, I don't know if they thought they could get away with it, but it is pretty, I think it's like in the background, but it's like,
yeah.
But funny. I'm glad they put it in there.
But funny indeed.
What funny. He opens his mouth too. There we go. He's ready.
Oh, fuck. Okay. He greedily gulps it down just like the kids enjoying the boy piss eggs. Yeah! Dun, 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 dun.
You thought it wouldn't come up. Wrong. What the hell is the Golden Valley?
It's like a expendable item or a crafting material. Uses FP to increase attack and defense.
Okay, it just looks cool. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, the boats. I forgot about this.
Boats and goats. I mentioned boy piss on the last stream too, when I was doing Fallen Aces, just like once.
You're cooked.
And people were like, fuck you, dude. Like, people got pissed.
You're cooked. They did what?
Nothing.
They did what in his cup?
They did nothing. Huh?
Whoa.
Okay, that's a menacing
That
looking
is such a menacing guy.
person.
It's Daddy Imp. It's 3 imps in a trench coat.
Whoa, that would be so funny.
Whoa, that was a jump scare.
Miyazaki should hire you.
You should hire me. Hire me and Germa so I can hang out with
fuck.
Germa.
Go down, please. Whee! What the fuck?
Be wary of river.
Can do.
I wonder if we're gonna lower this water.
Path ahead. Lamau. I'm real scared.
Okay. Oh.
Can we get a
Sewer
bonfire or
time?
something here?
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, is there anything else? I hear monsters.
Keep going this way.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Do you think Boz knows how to swim? I would say no.
No way.
Like caveman, they didn't have swim lessons.
Yeah, that really does have caveman-like look. No disrespect.
No disrespect. I mean, I think caveman when I think about it. I was thinking the other day, I was telling somebody this, like one of those like where I was just regaling a random one-off story from my childhood, and I was like, that's kind of weird. So my brother's swim lessons. I was talking about getting car sick. The worst I ever got car sick, I read like Harry Potter 5 in the car going to my brother's swim lessons, and they had a weird big, it was cold outside, and they had this big weird tent that went over the outdoor pool, just at somebody's house, message. And I remember being in the tent and being like, oh God, it's so chlorine and hot in here, I'm gonna walk out. And I left the tent, and then the house is there. And I just went up to the window, and they were watching Jimmy Neutron inside, and I just went, settled down, and like stared and watched it through the window like a turbo
Like
creep.
a psychopath, yeah. Wow. Huh.
Dragon.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Is this just... That's it? Oh!
Oh!
I love seeing
Oh my God.
That message is so well placed. I'm gonna rate it
Through.
good.
And the dude running out, there
Yeah,
it is. I
that
was
was
wondering.
so good. Wow.
Here it is, our
We
first.
love to see
Our
that.
first one.
Yeah, first illusion.
They were
DLC.
good at hiding these because it took us forever to find one in the main game too.
Yeah.
And I don't think we missed any. I think they just were sparse.
There just weren't a lot, yeah.
Did you do the door that you needed to hit 999
Yeah.
times? I did that too in mine. Oh! Gender coffin.
We're gonna slalom down in a coffin again. Column?
I don't believe it.
Yeah, me either, man.
Hell
oh
yeah.
my god, okay, well, I suppose
Let's
there's
do it.
nothing for it.
Oh yeah.
This pot just isn't even gonna fit. It's gonna get stuck.
It's gonna, the big stone thing is gonna smash against it and concuss us.
Again, this same, like, exact thing happened in the main game.
This would be horrific.
Yeah, no.
You would die.
I think the one in the main game was, like, on, like, a little trail of magical light, but here you just fall.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to see the impact. Oh, is this gonna be some fucked up boss? Okay.
Yeah, last time there was some gargoyles and I sort of remember where it was.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Is that a Vista or is that a boss?
Yeah, that's what
It could be
really,
either.
You really put it succinctly, yeah. It could be one of two things, Vista or boss. Vista son or boss daughter. Skidoo Altus, stop saying that!
Shut up!
Really nothing in it.
A billion coffins. The Coffin Depot. Or coffins go to die.
There are dead gravestones. Oh, I see a, it's a Vista.
Oh, yeah.
It's a motherfucking Vista.
Oh, we're outside.
Yeah.
Oh, look, dead fire guys.
Yeah. Let's see where we are.
Oh, okay,
Cool.
we got kind of like dumped down to the
Cool.
dredges. Hey, we might
Could
even
be
get over to
path
where that.
the map, yeah.
That was what I was thinking.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Are you free tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm free tomorrow, same time.
Same time, same bat
That
station.
place. Oh, that's exciting.
Let's get one of these too while we're at it. We're so ahead on Erdtree and so behind. We have double the amount of Erdtree blessings. I just want a little taste. Sense.
Cool. It's where the castle dumps its unwanted furnace, guys. pile them down here. I like how often it says an exceedingly rare material. It's like we always get a ton of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just with how common some of them are. Bella and I playing main game, and she's got like fucking. She's going in like the Siofra River, like underground place where there's a bunch of Dukist herba. Or Ducus Durba, as I like to call it. And like within like 20 minutes, we had like 120 of them.
Jeez.
They're just everywhere, and she loves gathering all of them.
Just love to be a hunter-gatherer.
Oh,
he's still alive.
that's an alive one. Okay, well, noted. It's standing in water.
Runes of urine!
Whoa.
Is there another one right there, too, to your right? Oh, no.
It's kind of stood up, though.
Died against the...
Stanced the fuck up. Oh!
Oh my god.
That's a big tornado. Is it ever gonna end? Okay. Well, that's
Holy
enough
shit.
for today. We'll see you guys later. Remember that's your horoscope for today? Speaking of running with scissors.
Yeah.
Horoscope for today. Yeah, that was a good one. I didn't know what a
forgot
fucking
about that
horoscope
one.
was when I listened to that, so I didn't
either.
really understand. Maybe that was part of what made me have derisive opinions towards horoscopes in the future.
There was also that one about him getting, like, poisoned by his... like, killed by his wife. Remember that? A little bit of poison in my coffee each day.
What? Oh shit!
She
I
set
dropped
my pants on
microphone.
fire, and she pulled out my chest hair with an old pair of pliers.
I don't remember that at all. Actually, weird. Anyway, folks. Wow, we still barely just got over 3 hours in. That's kind of crazy. I think tomorrow, same bat station, same bat time. You can find us here playing Elden Ring in the Erdtree, the Shadow Altus, Papa Boy Piss.